Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Golden Throne, brought to you by P1FCU and Inland Cellular. Asher, man, an event that has been looked forward to since the start of the school year, I think.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we were here when this gym was empty, and it's just been so cool watching the people flood in the right second as you can. And, you know, it's electric here, and there's just so many people, and we're 2 minutes away from tip-off, and we're just all excited. This big anticipation moment, and we are all ready.
I couldn't agree more. I think the main thing, like you said, was when we saw the P1FCU Activity Center slowly fill up. It's such a cool experience to watch. I mean, I was up in the crow's nest just watching it fill up, and then, man, you almost need a time lapse of that.
I know, yeah.
We are just currently 1:45 left to go in warm-ups. So before we get this game rolling, let's give a shout out to all of our sponsors of the Golden Throne. P1FCU and Inland Cellular sponsoring the t-shirts, as well as ArtBeat and Sport Physical Therapy. Here's the t-shirts we had here. Major sponsors, P1FCU, Inland Cellular, and Sport Physical Therapy, and ArtBeat. Thank you very much for sponsoring.
Also, big shout out to Avista for sponsoring these hard hats, and Clearwater Chem Drive for sponsoring the bananas. Everyone's going bananas here, especially that there's only 1 minute left to go here. And as we said, very excited. Thank you to all of our major sponsors, including D.A. Davidson Investment Banking, Heavy Gear Sales and Rentals, Jurgens Accounting, and the Nez Perce Tribe for sponsoring those Hollycons. All right, just seconds remaining, Wesley. It feels like New Year's Eve, and we're heading to New Year's Day.
It does.
You know, it's this 40-second countdown.
Wow.
You know, we get good shot of that Lewiston crowd. It is filled, and we are under 30 seconds left to go.
And one more sponsor you'll see soon, right there in the left of the scorebug, CCI Speer. Thank you all to all of our sponsors, no matter what. I mean, man, what a major impact you make as well. Just to inform all of you, the Golden Throne is just a big charity event Clarkston and Lewiston High School put on. It's a great cause for the community. It's just a fantastic thing for the Lewis-Clark Valley, I'd say.
Yeah, so talking about this game, so the Bengals are going to come into this game 7-12, losing big to Lake City. They're at a 2-game losing streak, and the Clarkston girls, they are undefeated, going 16-0. They have yet to lose in this game, in this season, and so we are going to start with the national anthem. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to start with some Golden Throne action after this.
At this time, yes, you please rise and remove your hats as we have the presentation of the colors of the Clarkston High School JROTC program. Ladies and gentlemen, singing tonight's national anthem, Clarkston High School senior Sierra Newhouse.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright
Beautiful performance there. And we are getting set with these starting lineups. And now we are just very close to this. And we are ready.
And just one more shout out to all of our sponsors making this whole thing possible. P1FCU and Inland Cellular, Sport Physical Therapy, ArtBeat, Clearwater Chem Dry, Avista, CCI Speer, DA Davidson Investment and Banking, Heavy Gear Sales and Rental, Jurgens Accounting, and the Nez Perce Tribe.
Don't forget the Diamond Shop and Shop and Shop.
Yeah.
And here we go, the starting lineups for the Lewiston Bengals. We got Reese DeGroot, number 21. We got number 3, Brianna Albright. Number 5, Sky Van Treese. Number 12, Addison McArcher. Number 14, Avery Lathan.
So there's all this, not all the starting lineups, but the starting lineups for the Bengals as we are now getting the starting lineups announced for the Clarkston Bantams. Number 1, Jalen Marks. Number 3, Kendall Wallace. Number 12, Ryan Combs. Number 20, Eloise Teasley for the Bantams, as we already announced the Bengals. They're doing a little alternate action here, so
Yeah.
we got a little ahead of the ball game. But we are set to go. Wow. I mean, you could ask for a better atmosphere. I mean, you have any other basketball game, but this event, the Golden Throne, brought to you by P1FCU and Inland Cellular, is just, there's nothing like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just wall-to-wall people. I mean, you can maybe fit like 50 more people, maybe. That'd be kind of pushing it. Yeah, this crowd is electric, and everyone is ready for basketball. I know I am, and I know you are. And that buzzer sounds going to be the start of this ball game. Tip-off is going to be against number 20, Eloise Teasley, and number 12, Addison McArcher. And as I said, the Clarkston Bantams going 16-0 in this season. And the Lewiston Bengals kind of having a troublesome season, having a losing record of 7-12. We'll see who can come out on top. Golden Throne, here's the tip-off.
And there it is. We are underway as the Bengals come up with it. Kick right out to Albright. Near side corner looking. Tries to find McArcher in the paint. She goes up. Contact, no foul. Offensive rebound by DeGroot. Bounce pass to McArcher. Goes up with it again. No good. Rebound there by number 3, Kendall Wallace. Excuse me, number 1, Marks. That's number 23. Got it for 3.
Wow, very strong start for the Bantams there. That 3 looked good, and not too much offensive movement there. They were just able to get a wide open 3 as Van Treese is going to come down.
Albright drives in, takes it herself, and good for 2.
Albright doing a great job of keeping her composure and getting up for that easy 2. Great ball movement by the Bengals, able to respond from this early Clarkston points.
So that's number 23, Perez. Finds Teasley, top of the key. Tipped up, finds number 12. That's Combs. Combs back to Wallace. Now back to Teasley. Drives in, takes it herself. No good on the way up there, but it will go out of bounds and it will go to the Bengals.
Wow, this crowd is super loud. I know
Yeah.
you did the Golden Throne last year. This is my first Golden Throne, and you can barely hear yourself think and let alone talk.
Yeah, I mean, it's an experience being right next to the student section. I tell you what, but we got
It's
something
definitely
going on.
fun.
DeGroot loses it, tipped there by Teasley as that's going to go right to Perez. Perez kicks it right back to Teasley, far side corner, and the ball will go out of bounds and stays with the Bantams.
So the Bantams with that full court press there, definitely wanting to speed up Lewiston. Lewiston has looked a little rushed their past 2 offensive possessions.
That's number 12, Combs kicking it right back out to Teasley. Teasley looking, surveying, kicks it right back to top speed. Combs and now to Marks. Marks kicks it to Wallace and no good. Teasley gets it right back in bounds, right to Wallace and no good. Ball will go out of bounds and it will go to the Bengals.
Yeah, that Bengal defense needs to get bodies on people. They cannot allow that many offensive rebounds. Luckily, that didn't end up in points for the Bantams.
6:20 left to go here in the first quarter. Only a 3-2 ball game here. Neither fouls each side. Wallace beyond the arc. Doing a little moves there, but kicks it right back to the top of the key. Teasley sets a screen, kicks it right back out to Combs. Perez drives in, goes up with it, no good. Gets her own rebound though, kicks it right back out to, I believe that's Wallace, and now that's Combs again. Wow.
Yeah, Bantams with a lot of second chance opportunities as they dive on the floor. They definitely want the ball more than the Bengals do. Just none of their shots have been connecting.
Yeah, I kind of lost my groove there a little bit, but just a lot of back and forth, but lots of offensive rebounds so far. As a Bengal defense, you really cannot let that happen. I mean,
that foul, there was a foul on the Bantams, number 12, Ryan Combs. That is the first foul of this game as Albright just takes it all the way herself, gets her own offensive board, goes up, and that is going to be no good. Rebounded by Marks.
Marks takes it down. Guarded there by Latham. Marks going to drive in, take it herself, and a foul will be called. Not sure who it's going to be on yet.
Yeah, Marks just kind of ran into a wall of Bengal defenders, and that's going to be on number 14 at number
Avery
14.
Lincoln.
Excuse me, yeah, Avery Lincoln.
There we go.
Thank you.
A little teamwork right there. Marks under the hoop now, taking it out for the Bantams. Kicks it right to Teasley. Teasley goes up with it herself, no good. Albright with the rebound. Pass ahead of Van Truce. She gets with it though. Cross-court pass to DeGroot now as DeGroot's surveying. Trying to drive in, take it up herself. Lobs it in and good for two.
Reese DeGroot with a nice post-up play. The Bengals still looked a little rushed, but a nice job by DeGroot to keep composure and score that bucket.
Teasley with far side corner three, no good. DeGroot with the rebound though. Now to Albright. Albright looking. Try to bounce past McArcher and in for two. Get the assist. Brianna Albright.
What a pass by Albright. It looked like McArcher was not open in the paint. Smothered defense in the paint and able to find a way to get it to McArcher. Beautiful pass by Albright.
Marks kicks it to Combs. Combs. Right to Teasley and good for two.
Clarkston with that full court press, able to get the ball in his Albright, and Albright's going to weed through defenders.
Yeah, good pressure by the Bantams so far. 5-6 ball game. Van Treese open in the paint, gets rejected there by number 23. That's Perez.
Yeah, DeGroot found Van Treese way too late, and yeah, that kind of left in that block as
Rebound
number
there.
1, Marks, gets a deep three. That was from the parking lot, man.
Bantams so far, I believe, 2 for 2 beyond the arc.
Yeah, and that's all of their points have been from the three-point range.
DeGroot looking, kicks at Van Treese, far side corner, tries to find McArcher, guarded there closely by Combs. Intercepted there by Teasley.
Dives on the floor. This is scrappy basketball by both teams.
And it's intercepted there by Wallace. Hardcourt pass to Perez, and man.
Yeah, and that's just part of this environment. You get some momentum, this crowd goes crazy, and that kind of just speeds you up. They need to really slow down. This is for both sides of the ball, and just really get their offensive going and just kind of slow everything down and take a couple breaths.
You know, I couldn't agree more with that statement right there. I definitely do think the environment maybe makes you a bit more rushed.
1,000%.
Because both sides of the ball for both teams just kind of look rushed a little bit. DeGroot there puts it in for two.
Yeah, DeGroot has looked very strong on offense, and she can't miss so far in this first quarter.
It's Teasley kicks it right back out to Wallace. Wallace, top of the key, guarded there by Van Treese. She's going to drive in a little bit, kicks it right back to Teasley for three, no good. Offensive rebound though by number 21. That's Levitt.
Yeah, those offensive rebounds are the Bengals' Achilles heel as the Bantams throw the ball away and a couple substitutions in for both sides. But yeah, again, I mean, we said this, both sides looking pretty rushed on offense. And let's see if Lathan can slow down this Bengal offense.
Lathan yet across the half-court line. Now she does. Kicks it to Delich. Delich looking, finds Albright. Corner three. Got it!
Yeah, Brianna Albright from three. I was going to expect the Bengals to move the ball a little around more, but Brianna Albright found herself open behind the three-point line, and she took it.
Top of the key, pull-up three. Kendall Wallace.
Yeah, Wallace says, hey, why not? I'm going to shoot a three of my own, and that went right in.
Jump ball called, and it will go to the Bantams. That pull-up three might be, I mean, one of the biggest momentum change shots, I'd say.
No doubt about it. Yeah, this is definitely the fastest pace the Bengals have played all season, and they're not used to that. They're used to slowing the ball down, and this is just a big culture shock to this Bengal team.
So here we go now. That's number 13, Judy. Kicks it right back at Teasley. Bounce pass. Up and no good for two. Good shot there and good offensive possession right there, but just the shot doesn't fall. DeGroot now. Trying to find something. Tried to find Delich, and it's going to be overthrown.
Yeah, another big problem that the Bengals have faced this season is those off-the-mark passes.
Lathan tipped it up right there, I assume.
Yeah, Lathan, the freshman, getting some primetime minutes. She's been a big key to this Bengal team.
Here we go now. That's number 13, Judy. Looking. Kicks it out to Teasley. Thought about the three, didn't take it though. Teasley. Bounce pass right back to Judy, same spot. Under the hoop, kicks it right back out to Mark, and Marks, and good for two.
The Bantams kind of made something out of nothing there. The Bengals were able to swipe that ball free, and the Bantams were able to score from that possession. Great job by them.
It's tipped up there by Teasley, and it will go out of bounds now, and it will stay with the Bengals. Substitution coming in for the Bengals, number 32, Avery Balmer. In for number 14, Avery Lathan.
Balmer, another freshman there, having a freshman constantly on the court for the Bengals. That young talent has been crucial for the success of this Bengal team.
Yeah, we've talked about it time and time and again, but I'd like to point out not a single senior on this Bengal team. This team's so young, but able to be a solid team at the same time. Delich drives in and it will be fouled. So Delich will go to the line shooting two.
First free throws of this game, and the first quarter is almost done.
Fouls on number 32, Alexia Villavicencio. At the line shooting two is Bay Delich. First shot is up, and away, and no good.
Man, you think if once the crunch time happens, if this is a close game like it has been in this first quarter, free throws are going to be very hard, especially with the student section here and the energy in this building.
Her second is up and good, so making a 13-12 ball game. That was a good pass there. Perez tried to go up with it and no good.
Yeah, beautiful backdoor pass, as you just said. It's just the Bantams have had very good looks, just unable to connect.
Yeah, and if you're the Bantams, you just got to keep on shooting. I mean, obviously 13-12, so great defense, great offense played so far, and that will be a foul call. I believe one ref was going to call a travel, but then it got turned into a foul call.
Yeah, so number 23, Perez, that's who the foul's going to be on, and she kind of drug Latham there. As we have a replay presented to you by the Diamond Shop, you can kind of see she was pulling Balmer away, and that kind of caused her to travel, but that's a foul before that. Great call by these referees.
So that's Villavicencio in the near side corner, kicks it right back out to Judy. Judy kicks it to Marks. Marks gonna get a screen by 23, Perez.
Looks
right
like
back
she
to
wants
Perez.
that last second opportunity.
5 seconds left, goes up with a three and good. So Bengals will run out of time. And
Yeah,
that will be the end of your first quarter. So far, a pretty good first quarter.
And this timeout is going to be brought to you by the Diamond Shop, and Shop. And we will be right back.
And we're back for some second quarter action here in the P1FCU Activity Center. So here we go.
And also a big shout out to DA Davidson Investment Banking and Heavy Gear Sales and Rental for sponsoring this Golden Throne. We really appreciate your business.
The group now way beyond the arc. Gonna drive in, kicks it right back out to McCarter. McCarter right back to the group. The group drives in, takes it herself, and no good. Offensive rebound by McCarter, and that's good for two.
Yeah, DeGroot and McCarter are such a big, powerful two for that Bengal team, able to kind of clean up each other's messes and really complement each other on the court. As McCarter gets that defensive board, hands it over to Lathan.
Lathan getting double teamed there by Wallace and Marks. She's trapped a little bit, finds Van Treese wide open in the paint, and good for two.
Beautiful pass by Lathan. I mean, she's a freshman getting double teamed in this Golden Throne, and she's able to keep her poise and find the wide open woman down court for a wide open two. Just a great play there.
Yeah, and that's a great example of having great eyes too. Obviously, when you have a double team happening, you know someone's got to be open, so Lathan found Van Treese, and it was good for two. And she finds Van Treese again now. Van Treese kicks it to Group. Near side corner three, no good. McCarter, offensive rebound, right to Lathan, and will be fouled now.
This Bengal offense has really settled down, and they've really found a groove in this game. And their offense is looking very solid, probably the best I've seen this season.
Foul on number 3, Kendall Wallace. Her first, team's first of this quarter. Lathan's first shot is up and good. So let's talk about last year between the Bantams and the Bengals matchup. The game came down to the wire. I mean, I can still remember it like it was yesterday.
That was an electric game for sure. Albright with that clutch three. Yeah, that was quite the exciting game. As another turnover for that Bantam team, throwing that ball away way too much.
So yeah, Bengals gonna have some momentum here as there's been quite a few turnovers for the Bantams.
And the Bengals, the clear underdogs of this game. I mean, the Bantams are undefeated coming into this Golden Throne, find themselves down one.
That's gonna be tipped up there and stolen by number 23, Perez, as that was down to Marks, not the handoff to Combs. Combs right back to Marks. Reset now. Marks gets a screen by Combs. Combs open, little jump shot there, no good. Rebound by McCarter. Right back to Lathan now, taking it down for the Bengals. Finds McCarter. McCarter bounce past Van Treese. Van Treese gets it right back out to the group for three. No good. Wallace almost had a rebound there, but it's going to get stolen away and goes right to Marks now.
Great hustle by the group, following her shot, not giving up on the play, but she does end up fouling number 1, Marks there. And a little too aggressive there, caused that foul. Just one team foul for each side.
Coming in for the Bengals is number 3, Brianna Albright. In for number 21, Reese DeGroot. So neither team really has found themselves in foul trouble. I mean, it's been a very clean ball game played so far.
And a very even ball game in terms of points and skill level. Very close game, 1-point game, 5.5 minutes left to go.
Lathan finding McArcher down court. It's going to be stolen by Marks. Marks, deep pass to Perez. And no good. Wallace with the offensive rebound, and she'll go up and will be fouled.
That was quite the lob pass. Able to find that open bantam, but a foul there on number 3, Brianne Albright.
Wallace first is up and no good. Wallace second, up and no good as well. Lathan with the rebound for the Bengals. Lathan guarded there closely by Teasley. Teasley. That's Lathan now. Trying the back move. Now Albright, far side corner. Loses it a little bit. Kicks it right back to Lathan. Little float shot there, no good. Lathan gets her own rebound though, but it will go out of bounds and it will stay down there.
Bantam's doing a great job there, not breaking that defense and causing a swatted ball out of bounds. Lathan will take the ball out. And
Lathan stepped out of bounds there. I think she saw herself do it. She kind of did the step. And
I mean, she's young. She's a freshman. You expect her to make those type of mistakes. But she's been quite the solid player, so maybe a shock to most people.
Wallace going to take it down. 4:58 left to go here in this first half. Just 16-17 your score right now. Bengals only leading by 1. Marks. Bounce pass there to number 21, Levitt. Far side corner 3, got it! Villavicencio.
Everyone on this Bantam team can shoot the 3, and that really hurts that Bengal defense because that means everyone has to get perimeter defense, and that kind of opens up the paint.
That is a massive advantage as a team to just have everyone successful beyond the arc, because it may, obviously that now gives them the lead 19-17. So the 3 ball can be a very impactful shot.
And that was a dangerous lob by Van Treese there. Lucky that wasn't a turnover, but a great backdoor cut and feed from the Groot to Albright. That connection is very strong, and that easy 2.
Wallace again, pull up 3, no good.
Yeah, Wallace loves that 3-point shot. She's been successful, and I'm not mad at that at all. She's a very good 3-point shooter.
Lathan gets her own rebound to McArcher, far side 3, no good.
And we've been talking about that Bantam offensive boards, but how about that Bengal offensive rebound? They have been getting quite a few offensive boards here recently.
Marks kicks it right back to Villavicencio, takes it to the top of the key. Levitt try to get a screen, now to Marks for 3, got it! Wow.
I mean, this team beyond the 3-point range, they're just so electric. And as you said, that is such an advantage to have when everyone can shoot on that team. Bengals losing quite a bit of momentum there from that 3 and then that turnover on offense. Bantam, safe to say they have all of the momentum as Albright commits that foul. That's her 2nd personal, 3rd-team foul.
Coming in for the Bengals, number 1, Baydell Leach, and number 32, Avery Palmer. And in for the Bantams, number 10, Presley Dempsey. As we continue play now, 3:13 left to go here in this first half. Villavicencio taking it down for the Bantams. Villavicencio kicks it off to Dempsey. Dempsey, hand off to Marks. Marks spins, trying to find something, kicks it out to Teasley. Teasley, right back to Dempsey, top of the key, guarded there by Delich. Screen there by Teasley. She's going to go up with a 3. No good. Battle for the ball there. It's going to go right back to Levitt. Levitt goes up and will be fouled.
And I think that's Albright's 3rd foul. So she's going to have to be careful. It's not even halftime yet, and she has 3 personal.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if there's a sub coming in here soon, maybe. We'll see.
And there is. So Albright's going to take a seat with 3 fouls. And in comes number 12, Addison McCarcher.
So the Bengals with 4 fouls right now. I mean, you might want to clean it up just a little bit. 2:48 left to go. I mean,
you don't need to be that super careful or concerned about the team fouls. Definitely the personal, but Albright is on the bench, so you're not really too concerned about these team fouls.
yeah.
But it feels like a larger deficit than just 4, and it looks like a timeout is going to be called by the Bantams. Brought to you by the Diamond Shop and Shop and Shop.
And just before we go, one more shout out. Major shout out to DA Davidson Investment in Baking and Heavy Gear Sales and Rental. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
And I'd like to give another big shout out to the Diamond Shop. The owner had us come down. He gave us free sweatshirts. We had a nice talk. Just a super cool people down there, and just a great company. So if you have a special someone, if you're gonna get engaged, definitely go ahead and go to that Diamond Shop located in downtown Lewiston. As you see, 700 Main Street. Just awesome people that work down there.
Yeah.
They will get you right down there.
They create an amazing environment in there. I mean, it is just an absolute amazing shop.
And if you love dogs, there's a very cute dog there. Forgot her name. Was it Daisy?
I think it was Daisy.
It was Daisy. Beautiful dog. I mean, they teach her how to talk on command. She gives a little howl. The cutest thing ever.
It is indeed. Me and Asher have been doing some running around today. Just preparing.
Oh yeah, going nonstop since like 8 a.m. It's been fun though, definitely. And this is a highly anticipated moment. Gonna head into halftime here. 2.5 minutes to go, and here comes Lathan.
Delich kicks it to Van Treese now. Van Treese now to DeGroot. DeGroot loses it a little bit, and that will be a double dribble call. Oh, travel.
Yeah, I thought it was a double dribble as well.
Yeah, I mean,
but same difference.
it's a turnover.
Yeah,
so.
it's a turnover. And those are the things that you can control, no doubt about it, is those turnovers. And both sides have committed quite a few of them.
Teasley, top of the key, guarded by McCarter. Teasley kicks it right back to Marks. Far side corner, drives in, guarded by Lathan, and a pass intended there for number 21, Ella Levitt, and it will go out of bounds.
So back-to-back turnovers for both teams on offense. And the Bantams are going to stay with that full court press.
Root takes it out for the Bengals. Gets it to Lathan, guarded there by Villavicencio, but Bantams kind of laying off that full court press.
And McCarcher was wide open in the paint. If Lathan was able to face herself to the basket, she would have found McCarcher wide open.
That was the number 10, Presley Dempsey, her first. Team's second of this quarter. Groot looking.
And no one on that Bengal offense helping to Groot out. She had to jump up and scream. And finally, Van Treese able to get it inside, and just kind of miscommunication on that Bengal offense.
Groot taking out almost, I'd say about maybe 30 feet on the same sideline as Lathan slips up there a little bit.
Did the splits there.
Yeah.
Maybe a wet spot on the floor, not quite sure. She looks to be in some type of pain. Looks like she'll be okay.
Be okay. Like you said. Lathan looking, finds the Groot, and it will be a 5-second violation.
That was a pretty short 5 seconds. But turnover for the Bengals. Man, Bantams will take control.
That's Levitt. Bounce past Villavicencio. Now back to Marks. Marks drives in, goes up with it, and no good. Levitt tried to get a rebound, but will step out of bounds. DeGroot under the hoop, taking it out for the Bengals. Kicks it to Lathan as Lathan's guarded there by Wallace. Lathan gets past Wallace now. She's going to push Wallace away a little bit, but kicks it right to Delich. Delich to Groot. Thought about the three, didn't take it though. Groot looking. Gonna drive in and take it herself. Up and no good. Battle for the rebound, but it goes right to DeLeach. DeLeach handing off to Van Treese. Now to try to find McArcher.
Yeah, just not a very smart pass by Van Treese there. I'd like to see her moving the ball around the perimeter and not force those shots, or force those passes inside.
Coming in for the Bengals, number 23, Taylor Holman, and then for the Bantams, number 13, Vanessa Judy. Wallace guarded by DeLeach. Wallace is going to drive in, goes up with it herself, and good.
Great job by Wallace there, just taking the game to her own hands and creating shots by herself.
DeLeach, 45 seconds left to go here in the first half. As DeGroot kicks it right to McArcher. She's going to go up with it, and no good. The foul's going to be called, and it will be offensively. Foul's on number 12, Addison McArcher.
So that's going to put the Bantams in the bonus, shooting 2, but they're just going to be in the bonus for the rest of this first half, which just has 38 seconds to go.
Yeah, so keep in mind, they had just one foul to give up before they were in the bonus with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the half. So definitely cleaned up defense, and definitely is going to be impactful because it will, Bantams only have 38.3 seconds.
Yeah, Bantams have really kept it clean in this first half. Not sure how many fouls they had in the first quarter. I don't think it was very many. I think it was around 2.
Yeah, I mean, a clean ball game played by the Bantams.
So Delich is going to take it. They do have to get a shot off before the shot clock expires.
So that's DeGroot at the free throw line. Kicks it to DeLeach for 3. No good. Off. As Avery Lathan tried to keep it in. A good effort there, but it will go right to a banner. That's number 5, Gustafson. Now to Wallace for 3. No good. Gustafson almost had the rebound, but DeLeach gets it. 10 seconds. Right back to Gustafson, and an and 1.
Yeah, great job of not giving up on that offensive possession by the Bantams, and they just stuck with it in an and 1 opportunity for Gustafson.
Fouls on number 14, Avery Lathan, her second. And in for the Bengals, number 32, Avery Balmer. In for number 14, Avery Lathan. Gustafson's first and only is no good. Holman with the rebound, though. Hands it off to Balmer as there's 2 seconds left to Groot at the buzzer. In and out.
Almost got it there. Kind of a floater behind the three-point line. So your score at halftime is going to be Bengals 19, Bantams 28. Pretty close game. And I don't know if many people were expecting this. The Bantams with the way better record, but a smaller school for sure, and it'll make for a good second half of basketball.
Yeah, the Bantams, it was a neck and neck game, but they're kind of coming away with it now, up by 9. So let's take a word from Sport Physical Therapy.
Who is Sport Physical Therapy? We are a locally owned and operated clinic. We support our valley through volunteer work and sponsorship of events and charities. We have multiple orthopedic board certified and the only sport board certified and vestibular certified therapists in the valley. Our therapist mission is to support, protect, and enhance those here in the Lewis-Clark Valley. We work to create, promote, and sustain the highest quality physical therapy services in the valley. Sport Physical Therapy for work, for sport, for life.
For the Golden Throne, brought to you by P1FCU and CELLULAR.
Yes, you're so right, Wesley. So the cheerleaders are set for this halftime performance. So for the girls' halftime performance, it is cheerleading, and then the boys' halftime is ASB, the halftime performance. And so we haven't talked about the themes. So the Lewiston theme is Minions, and then the Clarkston theme is Cars. 2 very fun themes, 2 animated movies that I both love. And it's just been kind of cool seeing both teams and how they've kind of put them together. And man, this crowd is electric, a great vibe here at LCSE. And a big thank you to LCSE for donating this, or letting us use this facility time and time again every single year. An awesome facility for you guys to let us use. So a big thank you to you guys.
And just a couple more sponsor shout outs. Thank you so much to Hillcrest, Rogers, and LC Smiles, making this whole thing possible here tonight. So, next up, and I'd like to point out, Golden Thorn is not just basketball games. We have the cheerleaders doing all their show, and like you said, the ASBs doing a little halftime dance. So, Golden Thorn is much more than just 2 basketball games. It's a charity event, and just an amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is all about charity. This is a ginormous way to get people together and, you know, work for the greater good, and just to kind of just bring this community together. And it's always done a great job of doing that.
All right, so coming up next, it'll be the cheerleaders from both schools performing their show routines. I've actually had the opportunity to watch Lewiston's. It's a pretty good show. I mean, it'll give me the chills the first time I watch it. It's a pretty good show.
Yeah, we are Lewiston kids. We can't really speak too much about that Clarkston cheerleading team, but I've seen a couple of their performances, and they are definitely a very solid core, and they're a very even cheerleading squad on both sides, so it'll be a pretty good routine for both schools.
All right, well, me and Asher are going to step aside real quick while the cheerleaders perform their show. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Clarkston High School Cheerleaders.
we are back. Back. A great job by both cheerleading squads. I mean, absolutely fantastic. That's the best part about Golden Throne is how much actually goes on, not just basketball games. And I think it's probably one of the best things I've ever experienced here at LHS.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely obviously a big event, and it just brings everyone together. It kind of unites both schools in a way.
Yeah.
I know we're competing, but it just kind of helps encourage both teams, and it's just a great thing to happen. And so we're going to give a quick shout out to the sponsors, P1FCU and Inland Cellular for the game sponsors and for those t-shirts, Sport Physical Therapy for those t-shirts, ArtBeat also for t-shirts, Clearwater Chem Drive for our bananas, Avista for the hard yellow hats, CCI Speer for the score bug, D.A. Davidson Investment Banking, Heavy Gear Sales and Rental, Jurgens Accounting, and the Nez Perce Tribe for Hollycombs. And don't forget the Diamond Shop and Shop and Shop.
There we go. And in case you were wondering what we mean by score bug, I'm sure most of you know, but it is the thing on the bottom of your screen. And if you look at the far left, there's CCI Speer. So thank you to all of our sponsors. Without a question, none of this is doable without any of you guys. So you guys are the best when it comes to all this, helping us put on and helping us raise the money we did.
And so this week, we reached 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Big thank you to everyone who has subscribed. That means a lot. And so that means that we can get monetized for our videos. So if you see in your chat, there is a place where you can give donations. If you so kindly would like to give donations, it's gonna go straight to charity. It's gonna help out the Lewiston Bengals side. So if you're Clarkston Bana, maybe think twice, or don't. And you can definitely give through YouTube, and we would greatly appreciate that.
All right, both teams warming up. 1:20 left to go in warm-ups.
And you can see the shot of that Lewiston crowd getting ready, and there we are. And just over a minute left to go in this start of the second half.
As I like to say, some second half action coming your way.
I know you've gotten quite a bit of compliments on that bangerang quote. Is it going to happen in one of these two games? Who knows? Who knows what the future holds?
I was asked the same question by Mason Smith. Huge shout out to him. I told him, I said if the game's close, So we got a close game so far. I mean, only a 9-point deficit that the Bengals find themselves in. So the Bangerang could come out this game. Right now, I'm sticking to got it, but maybe a bang or two. But the Bangerang really is in clutch fourth quarter moments. So we are set to go for some second half action.
Yeah,
here.
Bantam's already out of their huddle. Lewiston's still in theirs game scheming, and that buzzer sounds indicates the start of this third quarter. Bantams are going to start out with the ball, and we are ready for this second half of girls varsity basketball.
In the 2024 Golden Throne, brought to you by P1FCU and Inland Cellular. As we are now underway, Marks taking it out, guarded by Lathan. Marks kicks it, trying to find Teasley, but it's going to get tipped up there on McCarter and goes right to DeGroot. DeGroot kicks it to Van Treese, as Van Treese will take it down herself for the Bengals. Finds Albright, far side corner. She's going to drive in, tipped up there, and it goes right to Marks. Marks finds Wallace. Now right back to number 23, Perez, and a good ball movement and a great offensive possession there.
Yeah, just a great sequence there. Just a super smooth possession from that backcourt all the way to the front court. Everyone was in sync, and that was an easy two for the Bantams.
That ball's going to get intercepted there as Perez is only guarded by Albright. No numbers down court. Perez goes up with it and contact but no foul, as that ball will go out of bounds and it will go to the Bengals.
And that was great defense by Albright there. after that Lewiston turnover, you can kind of get down on yourself, but she sprinted back in the paint, and she was able to get a stop and go Lewiston's way.
McCarter at the free throw line, good for 2.
Yeah, this is a big quarter for the Bengals. It really determines if the fourth quarter is going to be close. Is this third quarter the most crucial quarter, in my opinion, to determine games?
Yeah, I was just about to say something like that. How that's number 12 there.
The third quarter sets up for the fourth quarter, and that kind of determines your success is what you do in this third.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, if you're down big and going into the fourth quarter, I mean, your mindset's not really going to be, let's go, like, come back and win this thing, unless that should be your mindset. But sometimes we find teams usually just holding their heads down. So,
well, and it kind of just makes you overwhelmed. You find yourself with a great deficit, and you're like, how in the world am I going to get back? And you're kind of just forcing threes and just kind of forcing the first opportunity you can. So if you can just stay in this and really battle in this third and fourth quarter, you have a very good chance in this game.
So here we go now. Wallace taking it down as Lathan comes right behind her, trying to steal it there, but nothing doing. Wallace drives in and takes it herself, and good.
And Wallace is just so quick, faster than any Bengal defender, and she's just able to weave through traffic and score a bucket of her own.
So Lathan's now guarded by Wallace as Lathan bounce past to Van Treese, now to McCarter. Near side corner 3, no good. Offensive rebound by DeGroot, though, as DeGroot's going to kick it right to McCarter for 2. Got it!
She banked it in. She kind of pointed to the bench saying, hey, I called that one. And she definitely did. Here come the Bantams.
That would have been a response and a half there if Wallace nailed that 3. Wow. And I love that Kendall Wallace is comfortable beyond the arc. I mean, that's just something you love to see in a ball player.
Yeah, she's just such a solid three-point shooter. I believe either her or a teammate is going to LC next year. I believe it's Wallace.
Yes, I do believe that.
And yeah, she's got a bright future ahead of her, no doubt about it.
So that's McCarter near side corner, guarded by Marks, as that's now Van Treese for 3. No good. I don't know there. That could have been a bangerang.
That could have been a bangerang. Okay. That would have been a big momentum shift for sure.
Combs' 3 is no good. Ball go out of bounds, and it will go to the Bengals. Lathan taking it down. Setting up something. Gets pressured there by Marks and Wallace. Lathan trying to find something. They need to get it over, and a timeout will be called by the Lewiston Bengals. This timeout is brought to you by the Diamond Shop and Shop and Shop. So here we go now.
So that's going to be a full timeout. We're going to read some sponsors. We're going to take it with them. Wesley, it's your call.
I think we should give a little shout out to all our sponsors. Shout out to D.A. Davidson Investment and Banking. Sorry about that. And Heavy Gear Sales and Rental. Thank you all so much. This full timeout brought to you by the Diamond Shop and Shop and Shop.
Look at Joe Bengal swagged out.
Good shot at Joe Bengal right there.
Okay, he's got moves. He's got moves. I'm not seeing that Bantam anywhere. Interesting. Because last year they had quite the fight, and Joe Bengal went down. Usually you don't see a tiger losing against a chicken, but hey, in the Golden Throne, anything's possible. Joe Bengal definitely looking for some revenge here. But the Bantam, nowhere in sight.
Do you think Joe Bengal is searching right now? Do you think that's on his mind?
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Waving his finger, saying, no, not today, Bantam, not today.
Combs beyond the arc now, kicks it right back to Marks. Marks to Teasley. Teasley thought about 3, didn't take it. Drives in, up and foul. Foul is on number 12, Madison McArcher, her second. Teasley's first shot up and no good.
A student section of ours, the Lewiston Bengals, chanting "Go Banana" is quite the catchy song. It's been in my mind all day. We had a practice during our assembly, and it's just "Go Bananas." It's just in my mind. Can't get it out.
Albright bounce pass to McArcher there, and a foul will be called. Foul's on number 12, Ryan Combs, her second. Third, excuse me. You know, that was one thing. Our last experience here at the P1FCU Activity Center was the Avista Holiday Tournament.
That was quite the marathon that me and Wesley went through.
Let me tell you something. I mean, it was about 8-hour days. It was still it was one of the most fun experiences of my life.
No doubt about it.
So we are using the same setup here. We have the trailer out back, which is the source of all of this. And a huge shout out to everyone behind the scenes.
Yeah, I mean, we were here till 8 in the morning setting up for this stream. Definitely well worth it getting this experience for you guys at home. Watching this on the LHS Bengals YouTube channel. While you're here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and maybe even give a donation. I mean, who knows?
I mean, it would put the icing on the cake for us. Lathan drives in, and a blocking foul will be called on the ground.
Yeah, Lathan doing a great job finding herself on that baseline, attracting that foul, and that'll be the first foul on number 21, L11.
Lathan on the hoop, taking it down for the Bengals. Lob pass intended for McArcher, but McArcher was trying to find herself open, but a little miscommunication there.
Yeah, she kind of spun the wrong way. She kind of pointed to where she was going and went the opposite way.
Teasley goes up with it, no good. Ball will go out of bounds, and this will stay with the Banners. 3:52 left to go here in the third quarter. Your score right now, 35-24.
Yeah, the Bantams have been pretty aggressive on defense with 14 fouls. I think that's what they had combined in the first half.
Teasley, handoff to Marks, goes up for two, no good. Lathan tried to get the rebound, but it will be tipped up by Marks, and it will go to the Bengals. Lathan taking it down for the Bengals. Pressure by Wallace and Marks. McArcher goes up, and we fouled.
And both of the student section doing a "We Got Spirit" chant, seeing who has the most spirit. During a free throw, let's see if McArcher can connect.
First one's up and no good. Now I'm wondering, from a ref standpoint, do you think they know what they're coming into?
Oh, they have to. I mean, it's a huge thing in the LC Valley. The refs have got to know. And I wonder if they hand select these refs. Maybe it's the top tier refs in the Valley. Who knows? As we mentioned before the stream, it's kind of the Super Bowl of these high school games, and you can definitely feel it in here.
Yeah, you start off the school year with Battle of the Bridges, and then you get to the Golden Throne, which is the main event of this whole entire thing. So it's a big deal here in the LC Valley, and just a great. What I love most about the Golden Throne, and I'll say it again, is just what it actually means to the community. It's just a major fundraiser for charity.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And a couple turnovers by both offenses.
We see Joe Bangle
not liking what he's seeing on offense. Quite a few turnovers for these Bengals. I think that's why they find themselves down 11.
Teasley, top of the key now, guarded by McArcher. Bounce pass there to number 12. Back to Teasley now. She goes up and good for two.
A shot able to rattle in, and the Bantams definitely seem like they're starting to come away with this. We'll see how the Bengals can respond.
Carter deep pass to Drew in the near side corner. She's going to drive in, kicks it right out to Latham for 3. Got it!
I wonder if we're going to get a "She's a Freshman" chant by this.
And we do.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Back-to-back threes for both offenses. That really quieted down the Lewiston side.
Kessinger goes in the game now, as that's going to be no good.
But she is a freshman. Crazy minutes she's having. And just very impressive how she's able to keep her composure. She's the main ball handler, and she's dealing with those double teams. And Latham doing a great job, as this replay brought to you by the Diamond Shop. That 3 by Latham. Quite the electric player, and she's going to be around for 3 more years.
Villavicencio will be fouled. Fouls on number 1, Bay Del Leach. So here we go now. That's Dempsey taking it down. Finds Teasley. Reverse layup and good.
Yeah, the Bengal defense really starting to fall apart. And on the opposite side, the Bantams offense really coming alive. And they can't be stopped here. Really coming away with it in this third.
Root drives up and good for 2. See Joe Bengal getting into it over there. You see this mascot waving a banana around, and it's kind of hard not to see him. We love Joe. Joe Bengal is definitely an icon of the school.
Minute 20 seconds left to go in this third quarter. It has been all Bantams here in this third.
Villavicencio, guarded by Dilly, shoots a screen there by Levitt. Now to Dempsey. Dempsey, hands off to Teasley. Teasley gonna drive in, goes up with it, and no good. Rebound by DeGroot, and she'll be fouled. Fouls on number 21, Ella Levitt, her second now. That will send number 21, Reese DeGroot, to the line, shooting 2. First shot up and good. And one thing we have yet to point out, the Bengals found themselves in the bonus.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't really notice.
Yeah, in the first half, I mean, I think the Bantams had a combined 14 fouls in the first half, and they've had 5 just in this third quarter. And the thing I'd like to see for the Bengals is to get themselves down under 10. That is a really manageable lead to shrink coming into this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Bengals find themselves down by 12 right now with just under a minute left to go here in the third quarter. That's Dempsey, far side corner. Ball will go out of bounds, but it will stay with the Bantams.
Yeah, great hands by DeGroot, able to knock that ball free.
Here we go now. Dempsey takes it out, finds number 13, Judy. Judy looking, kicks it right out to Marks for 3. Got it!
Yeah, I mean, this offense by the Bantams just unstoppable. Like I said, everyone can shoot from beyond the arc, and they've been really showing off in this third quarter.
Lathan bounce past the group, far side corner. Kicks it to Palmer, guarded there closely by Villavicencio. Now Lathan, now to DeGroot. DeGroot looking, goes up with herself, and no good. Just 16 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
This would be quite the big momentum for the Bantams if they can score on this last possession.
So that's Dempsey, hands off to Mark. 5 seconds. Judy for 3, got it! At the end of the third quarter, 48-30 your score right now.
Yeah, this Clarkston student section is coming alive. They really popped there. And we're gonna take a break to hear a word from Sport Physical Therapy.
CCI Sport Physical Therapy. We are a locally owned and operated clinic. We support our valley through volunteer work and sponsorship of events and charities. We have multiple orthopedic board certified and the only sport board certified and vestibular certified therapists in the valley. Our therapist mission is to support, protect, and enhance those here in the Lewis-Clark Valley. We work to create, promote, and sustain the highest quality physical therapy services in the valley. Sport Physical Therapy for work, for sport, for life.
And we are back, stealing Wesley's intro. I'd like to give a quick shout out to Hillcrest, Rogers, and LC Smiles for sponsoring us Lewiston Bengals. Big shout out to those companies for supporting us and donating to this amazing charity event. As we get underway for this fourth quarter action, Bengals find themselves down 18. Quite the deficit to get into. Under a minute, they were down 12, and the Bantams able to extend their lead to 18. We'll see how the Bengals can respond here in this fourth.
So here we go now. Bengals find themselves last 8 minutes of game time. And I don't know if you saw right in the center, bottom of your screen, there's me and Asher. We about got hit.
Yeah, she came pretty screaming at us. Yeah, that was kind of woke you up a little bit, you know? Get on the edge of your seat.
You know, it's whenever they hit the table is when you like get scared the most, at least for me.
Yeah. No, when the table jerks and shakes, yeah, definitely wakes you up.
Albright looking cross-court pass to Lathan. Now to Palmer, top of key. Right back to Lathan, tipped up and nothing doing. He threw at the buzz of the shot clock. No good for three.
Yeah, that was the first time each offense has had to really deal with the shot clock and really pay attention to it. That one went off, and they had to get a shot off.
Yeah, not something we see too often, at least in this game. Shot clock has really not been a problem for any team so far.
And that is Brianna Albright's fourth personal. So she's going to have to be very careful. One more, and she is done for the night.
Perez drives in, loses it, and it goes right to Albright. Albright takes it down, kicks it right to Lathan. Lathan back to Albright for three. No good. Gets her own rebound, though, right to the group. Good pass and a good possession there, and it goes up for two. Good.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of offensive boards by both sides. Both sides doing a great job of getting those second chance opportunities, and they've been able to connect for the most part.
Wallace kicks it to Teasley. Teasley just going to go with a three, and no good. That ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, she was kind of surprised to find herself that wide open, and that was no good. This replay presented to you by the Diamond Shop DeGroot. Just a very strong player in the paint, able to capitalize on that second chance opportunity that Albright supplied the Bengals of.
Yeah, just a massive shout out to the people at the Diamond Shop. I mean, making this whole stream possible. We just want to thank you guys so much, all you down there at the Diamond Shop and Shop and Shop.
And I just learned why it's and shop and shop. So there's a clothes store, and then that three by DeGroot is no good. That could have been a banger-ang. But as I said, so it's a clothes store, and there's another part for that jewelry. So it's the Diamond Shop and shop and shop.
And then a home decor store as well. So you got the jewelry store, clothing store, home decor store.
Diamond Shop's got it all.
Here we go now. Marks, guarded by Van Treese. Now Albright and Van Treese. Takes it right to Wallace, though. Wallace drives in, takes it herself, no good. Contact for the ball, it's going to go right to Teasley. Teasley goes up and will be fouled.
Yeah, Bengals doing a great job on defense. Just the Bantams doing a better job on offense. Sticking with it, and they draw that foul in. 2 shots coming up for the Bantams.
Teasley at the line, shooting 2, like you said. First one is good. Second is up, up, and away, and good as well. So 50-32 your score right now. Bengals only have 5:32 to come back here. The entry pass is tipped up and intercepted there by number 23, Perez. Perez drives down. No good. Offensive rebound by Teasley. It's going to go right to Mark. Kicks it out to Perez, near side. Now back to Wallace for a three. Got it!
Yeah, the Bengals did a great job in the first quarter of kind of sticking with the Bantams. Such an electric team, as you saw there on that three-pointer.
And a replay here presented to you by the Diamond Shop as that three by Wallace. Man.
And this timeout also brought to you by the Diamond Shop and Shop and Shop.
There we go. So we got Remington with the flag.
And we're also going to read to you a couple sponsors.
Rogers and LC Smiles. Thank you to everyone helping put on this presentation of the Golden Throne, brought to you by P1FCU and Inland Cellular. So here we go now. Now I'll give you a little game question here. If you're the Bengals, what are you really going to focus on right now being down? Obviously you have the defensive side of the ball, but offensively, are you doing anything different?
So yeah, I'm telling my girls, you need to slow down and don't worry about the score. Slow down on offense, get a good solid possession. Don't worry about getting all the points back at once. And once the game gets a little closer, then you look at the scoreboard and score efficiently. But for now, you just want to get good long possessions.
Right now, just play ball. That's an iconic quote around my family. Just play
ball.
Just play. Just play. So here we go now. McArcher kicks it right to the Groot. Now back to Albright for a three, and it will be an offensive foul.
Yeah, an illegal screen by number 12, Addison McArcher.
That will be her third now.
And the Bengals are already 14 fouls with just under 5 minutes left to go. You'd think the Bantams would be in bonus.
Wallace going to take it in, and good for two. Lathan, deep pass to Van Treese. There'll be a foul. Foul's the number 21, Ella Levitt, her third.
Yeah, that was a great job by Van Treese to run towards the ball and catch it strongly and able to attract that foul. You can't let the ball come to you. You have to go get the ball, and she did a great job of doing just that.
Coming in from the man, number 32, Alexia Villavicencio, in for number 23, Alejandra Perez. That's McArcher inside the paint. And there will be a foul called. Foul is, I believe that's going to be on 21. Yes, Ella Levitt, her fourth now.
Yeah, the Bengals have done a great job of this possession of being strong with the basketball and not letting this Bantams bully them in the paint. And this replay brought to you by the Diamond Shop. That three was good by Wallace. Wallace has hit multiple threes in this game. Such a big contributor for this Bantam team. And I think that's why they have such a big lead, is because of Wallace's ability to shoot beyond the arc.
That deep pass there, intercepted by Van Treese, intended for Teasley. As Albright's going to take it out, kicks it out to the group for three. No good. Offensive rebound, Albright, though, and will be fouled. Foul's number 32, Alexia Villavicencio.
Clarkston with 3 team fouls in under a minute. They have really stacked on those team fouls as a timeout by the Bantams.
This timeout is brought to you by the Diamond Shop, as well as this replay brought to you by the Diamond Shop.
Yeah, Albright really showing her frustration there. And yeah, it'd be really hard not to, finding ourselves down big as we get another shot at Joe Bengal there with his banana. And then Remington again
is out here hyping up the crowd as the flag is going to get caught a little bit.
Gonna take our heads off there. Great school spirit by Remington. He's a big part of this halftime performance for the Bengals.
And we got Joe sitting on the throne now.
All right, is that a depiction of the winner of the Golden Throne? Make sure to stay at the end of the boys varsity game to see the winner of this Golden Throne. Clarkston won last year, we won the year before, and so who is going to be the throne winner this year?
Open was McCarthy, but she just hits the base of the backboard. So that's Judy now. Judy drives in and rejected there by McCarthy.
Coach Julie Fisher liking that. Great defense there.
Under the hoop is Marks. Lob pass there to Wallace. Now to Teasley. Teasley kicks it right back to Wallace. Wallace. Now to Marks. Gonna drive in, take it herself. She'll go up and will be fouled by number 14, Avery Lathan. So she now has 4.
Yeah, so this game pretty much out of reach for the Bengals. And so if you're the Bengals, you just want to stay with good, strong, clean defense. Have that deny defense, not let the ball get to your defender. And offensive-wise, you want to run plays that you try to run in practice. This is a great environment to practice for.
Excuse me, that was Avery Lathan's 5th, so she is now out of the ball game, which is 3:31 left to go here in the 4th.
Yeah, Lathan's such a good young player for this Bengal team. She has a very bright future for this Bengal organization going forward.
Banham's still on full gas pedal here.
Yeah,
pressure there.
I talked about the Bengals not looking at the scoreboard. The Bantams aren't looking at the scoreboard either. They're acting like it's a tied game, and they're sure playing like it.
Wallace, guarded by Van Trees. Crosses over, now handing off to Teasley. Now back to Wallace. Wallace. Surveying, gonna drive in, take it herself, goes up, and no good. Battle for the ball as Teasley ends up with it. She'll go up and will be fouled by number 12, Addison McCarthy, so that'll be her 4th now. And this replay brought to you by the Diamond Shop. As we take a look at that play right there by Teasley.
Yeah, kind of an unnecessary foul by McCarthy there, but that's going to send Teasley to the line to shoot too.
Lots of substitutions coming in for both teams. And Albright comes out for the Bengals, and so does Van Treese.
Yeah, definitely let your bench get used to this, playing in this environment, because you're going to want them for future years in this Golden Throne. It's very hard to prepare for this event. I know for sure the Bengals have practiced in this facility this week, and they've cranked up the volume in the arena of crowd music to try and kind of imitate the crowd music, but you really can't when it's the real thing.
Yeah, so the Bengals will have this exact team. I don't know if exact, maybe they'll get a new player or something, but everyone on this team right now is going to be here next year. So not a single senior on this Bengal team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. I haven't really looked at the Clarkston team. I see 2, 3 seniors, maybe 4. But yeah, that's a great advantage for this Lewiston team, just gaining experience and building together that chemistry to get stronger and stronger every year.
Well, Karcher, the rebound there, loses her shoe a little bit, but that's now going to go to Bengals. Still trying to fix her shoe as that's Balmer now, hands off to Delich. Now to Holman for 3, got it!
Taylor Holman coming off the bench, and that is what you expect from her. You expect for her to get off the bench as I caught Addie's shoe. That was quite the reaction time. I just saw his shoe flying at me.
There's now going to be, I believe, an officials.
And
a
did you
replay
see
there.
this replay?
Is the shoe is that the shoe throw?
No,
we're trying
it's
to get?
not.
No.
It was
okay.
It was a 3-point shot from Holman, brought to you by the Diamond Shop. I got you, Wesley. We didn't forget. We are trying to never forget the brought to you by the Diamond Shop. If we do, Diamond Shop, we are sorry. We are trying our best here.
The pass is intercepted there by Dempsey. Is Dempsey with just 1:50 left to go here in this 4th quarter. 61-35 your score right now. Villavicencio drives in, takes it herself, goes up, and it's going to be a block foul. Fouls at number 22, Taylor Holman.
Yeah, I was talking about Holman right as that shoe came at me. Yeah, you expect her to get off that bench and bring energy and bring in those bench points, and that's exactly what she does. Very solid player off the bench for the Bengals.
Bill Vincencio, first one is no good. Second is up and good. They'll each now with just a minute 37 left to go here in the fourth quarter. That's Karcher. Now to Holman, it's going to get tipped up, but Ballmer's right there to keep it alive. Ballmer goes around, dishes it right there to Kessinger. Kessinger will be fouled. Fouls on number 13, Vanessa Judy.
So it looks like the Bantams are going to keep their undefeated season alive. Man, they've just been doing a great job. This replay is brought to you by the Diamond Shop.
Diamond Shop, there we go.
That foul sends Kessinger to the line, and her second shot is no good. Rebounded by Holman.
Stilich was, I think she was already down court maybe a little bit, but Ballmer's still there now. Ballmer. This is a McCarcher for three. No good. Gets her own rebound though, but contact and no foul called. That's number 30 taking it down for the Bantams, and it's going to intercept it there by the Leach. That's number 30, Joey Miller.
Yeah, it's getting pretty scrappy here in this fourth quarter with the game essentially over. Both teams playing aggressive, and that's what you like to see, the girls not giving up.
Dempsey, another hoop, taking it out for the Bantams. Bounce pass right there to Bill Vincencio. She's just going to take it out. Maybe trying to chew some clock off, and she would have had an open shot.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely not what the crowd would like to see, but that would be the smart thing to do if you're the Bantams. You want to milk as much time as you can off that shot clock, but still get a good possession out of it.
Bill Vincencio's first one is up and good.
And so after this game, we have an exclusive interview with the legend
Lance Hansen.
And he is our
district superintendent. Just want to inform you all of that.
For Lewiston. Great guy, very cool guy. And we will get a in close depth about our new field in phase 2 of the building for that new sports facility. We are quite excited about that.
Karcher's pass gets tipped up there by Judy. This replay here brought to you by the Diamond Shop. That's Ballmer there. Yeah, good little jump shot there.
Yeah, nice pull up too. Also a freshman. Surprised we didn't get she's a freshman chant, but replay.
Leach trying to find something. Just 15 seconds left to go here in this ball game. Ballmer kicks it to Holman for a three. No good. And maybe just a dribble out here, as this will definitely be the last position.
I don't know. This is Golden Throne.
Dempsey for three. Got it! At the buzzer.
I mean, this isn't your regular game, but I don't know. That three-point shot, pretty unnecessary, but it went in. Buzzer beater. Clarkston, student section's gotta love it.
That will be the end of your first game of the night. Your final score, Bantams 66, Bengals 37. So we're getting everything set up here. So you're almost ready.
And we are gonna throw it over to a look and a sneak peek of what the new Lewiston facility is gonna look like.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are now joined with Lance Hansen after you saw the preview of Phase 2. And we're just going to get a little more background information on Phase 2.
Well, first of all, before I get into that, I just want to comment and say hi to everybody who's watching us, and what an amazing environment for our kids and our community and the things that happen during the Golden Throne.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't be more prouder as the superintendent of the Lewiston School District. So shout out to them, shout out to our girls. You know, they battled hard. Congratulations on Clarkston for what they did in the game. So anyway, Phase 2 is our second part to our new high school. And it incorporates all of the athletic venues that will be co-located at Lewiston High School, the new Lewiston High School. We're really excited because we've already started with the initial part, or the initial stage of Phase 2, which includes the football stadium, which will have football, track, soccer, so boys, girls track, boys, girls soccer, marching band, and cheer. So all of those venues, or all of those activities will be able to access that particular space. And then just to the south of there, we'll have a practice field that will host, it'll be practice football as well as our discus and shot area. So that's what's going in. So if anyone drives by and they see the construction, that's what they're seeing right now. We're also in the initial phases of doing a capital campaign. So we need more dollars to finish this project out. Our school board was committed back in 2017 to raise the funds for this without using school bond proceeds, which we have done. And we have 5 categories, but one of the categories is a capital campaign. So again, if people are interested in contributing to that, they can reach out to me at the central office at 748-3000. And we're going to have a link, I think, up here in a little bit that people can go to at lewistonschools.net, and they can get that information in regards to what it looks like. There's more information there, and if they want to contribute, we can do it there as well.
All right, Asher, you got anything?
All right.
You got any questions?
I mean, we're all thinking, when do you think the football field is going to be available? Do you think it's going to be this year, maybe next year?
Where our goal is to, and right now we're on schedule to have the football stadium ready to go for an event in the fall, so next fall. So whether that's, I don't necessarily know that we may get like the first game, but we're hoping probably at the latest October. So we're really excited about that opportunity. And again, it would host soccer events as well. So that would be kind of a little feather in the cap of those seniors, right?
Yeah, definitely a good opportunity to really bring the community together, kind of a new thing, really brings people together. Awesome stuff going on here at LHS.
Yeah, we really have a ton of good things going, and it really started with our community making that commitment in 2017 to build a new Lewiston High School. And you can see, obviously, even with this program that you all are involved with, the benefits that our students have had, and also the benefits our community have had. You know, we are attracting businesses now that have said specifically the new Lewiston High School and the educational opportunities that their workers will receive is one of the reasons they're choosing the Lewis-Clark Valley. So those are important things for us in our community, and our commitment by our community to make that happen is just overwhelming. I couldn't be more prouder, and we are a community, a debt to that, and we're repaying them by the things that are opportunities that you all are getting, things that our kids get, these activities here, and we're just going to round it out with those athletic venues, state-of-the-art athletic venues for our students and for our community to be proud of.
All right, well, thank you, Mr. Hansen. We really appreciate your time, and we are ready to go for these boys varsity game for this second game of this doubleheader, Golden Throne at the P1FCU Activity Center.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And welcome back for game number 2. You just watched the girls' game, and the Bantams won big. But a different story could be there for the boys. It all comes down to this game. Got some boys varsity action starting in just under 4 minutes. And we are ready to read out some sponsors.
Let's just off the hip. Here we go now. Oh, here we go. We got papers.
All right, so to start off, we've got P1FCU and Inland Cellular for sponsoring the game and t-shirts. We got Sports Physical Therapy for the t-shirts, ArtBeat t-shirts as well. Clearwater Chem Drive for sponsoring our Spirit Item Bananas. Avista for sponsoring our Spirit Yellow Hard Hats. CCI for sponsoring the Score Bug. We also have DA Davidson Investment Banking, Heavy Gear Sales and Rental, Jurgens Accounting, and the Nez Perce Tribe for sponsoring our Hollycoms. And you never forget the Diamond Shop and Shop and Shop.
Did you say CCI Speer?
I did.
You did? Okay.
For that Score Bug.
That Score Bug sponsor right there. And also a major shout out to everyone behind the scenes. I believe we have Brandon Holderbaum on the TriCaster, Kai Klempel up top in the crow's nest, Carson Pickens right here on the camera you see right there. We have
Braden Chenal on the replay.
and director Forrest Delka.
Big shout out to all you guys in the trailer making all this
Everyone
possible.
behind- Yeah.
Again, we were here very early setting up, and a lot of work went into this production, and we are very glad to make this possible as both teams are still warming up. We're about to be underway. Also, a big shout out to maintenance.
The Bantam is out.
The Bantam is out.
But continuing our shout out to the maintenance, they made this whole thing possible. I mean, from having a trailer, from just being a trailer to haul stuff in, to now a trailer, but taking a whole entire stream station anywhere. But as we see the shot on the Bantam, I actually had a conversation with Joe Bangle. With hand gestures, I was able to picture out. He's been waiting for the Bantam. And
Well, yeah, he was ducking the first game. I mean, that's not a great look for the Bantam. You'd like to see kind of maybe a duel happening here at the boys' game. We will see. They're kind of at opposite sides of the court, kind of distancing themselves.
And
you
we
can
see-
feel the tension in here.
the protectors of Joe Bangle, Mr. Chad Arlett and Doug Henderson over there. Backwards hats and overalls on, protecting Joe Bangle, as well as the Golden Throne sitting over there. So
Yeah, Joe Bangle has been very protective of that throne. Hasn't left it.
we get a shot of that. Joe
And
Bangle.
he's pointing. He's pointing.
We are set to go here now. In
Just
little.
under a minute to go.
And there's Chad Arlett and Doug Henderson, the protectors of Joe.
They look so tough and fierce.
I believe, what is Joe Bangle pointing to?
The Bantam. It's got to be the Bantam.
So here we go now. We are set to go here for some boys varsity basketball action. So here we go now. 20 seconds left in the warm-up time as Remington is waving the Lewiston flag.
And we are set to go.
I am excited. Just as excited as when I walked in here. Man. And the support by both crowds.
And here we have the Bengals starting lineups.
Starting lineups. Number 1, Rylan Gomez. Number 2, Jordan Bramlett. Number 4, Jordan Walker. Number 24, Dre Torpy. And number 33, Drew Hottinger.
The milkman.
Here we go.
And for the Bantams, we got number 2, Nathan Sommers. Number 4, Xander Vantine. Number 5, Nico Ahi. And they do, like we said, one team at a time, or they interchange one team. And so we are waiting for the last starter, or 2 more starters for the Bantams, excuse me. Number 10, Jason Reinert. And it looks like it's going to be number 42, Ian Moore. So that is your starters for both teams. We are set for tip-off. You can only imagine Rylan Gomez is going to be doing the tipping for the Bengals.
Just would like to point out we have the same reps as last game.
Look at them doing this doubleheader. Very hot in here with all the people. It definitely adds to.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I'm feeling kind of some humidity in the air. And going against Gomez is going to be Moore. So we got Gomez and Moore at the half-court line, and we are just waiting on the refs for this jump ball.
Whistle blows, and we are set to go. Ball up in the air and won by the Bengals. Trey Torpy now kicks it to Bramlett. As Bramlett dishes back to Torpy for a 3. No good. Ooh. That's Ahi. That's Vantine now to Moore. Moore goes up with it and good for 2.
Wow, very strong start for the Bengals, or for the Bantams, excuse me. Able to get a stop on defense, making it into a good offensive possession.
Bramlett drives in, takes it himself, and will be fouled. Foul is on number 4. Xander Vantine is.
And we've said this
First. Replay here brought to you by the Diamond Shop. A good little aggressive shot there by Ian Moore.
And we've said this time and time again. Number 2 of the Bengals just doing a great job making plays for himself. And he just kind of crafty all the way around and able to be shifty and scoring 2.
Absolutely. Jordan Brennan, a key player to this Bengal offense, able to make plays himself. He's known to drive in a lot. A nice little handoff there to Moore. Goes up with it, no good. Offensive rebound, though, as he's going to lose it a little bit, and it goes right to Torpy. That's Summers, though, right there. And that ball will go out of bounds.
And Ian Moore doing a great job in the paint, kind of dominating the court between Hottinger and Gomez. And they've been a force this season.
Walker kicks it to Bramlett. Bramlett might have a lane. Kicks it right to Gomez, and good for 2. And a great assist.
Gomez was so high in the air, it looked like he was going to dunk that, but he just get it in for a easy lay-in for 2. Bengals up 2.
Now, the last time we saw a dunk from the Bengals, it was a technical foul called on Drew Hottinger.
So I know we defended Drew there, but looking back at it multiple times, he did raise himself up, and I see now why it was called a technical.
Here we go now. Summers takes it out, kicks it right to Vantine. Vantine guarded by Walker. Dishes it to Ahi. Looking. Tries to find number 10. Yes. Steinwald now back to Ahi. Guarded there by Bramlett. Back to Steinwald. Steinwald drives in. Goes up with himself. Nice little floater there, but rebounded by Gomez. Walker now taking it down to the Bengals.
Clarkston starting to kind of settle on offense, kind of slowing down their pace as the Bengals missed their end. Clarkston with a chance at a fast break, blocked by Gomez, pinned against the backboard. What a play by him.
Oh, and I believe Walker.
That was definitely a lob to Hottinger, but that just kind of went in, and I believe, is that a foul and 1, or was that on the ground?
Basket is good. Yes, no, on the ground. Never mind.
So crazy sequence of events for the Bengals, both on defense and offense. Basket's no good. It'll be on the ground.
Brimlett with the three, no good. Rebound there by Steinwad. Van Tine now taking it down, guarded by Brimlett. He's going to drive in, goes right to Moore though, and it's good for two. So he lost the dribble there, but it goes right to Moore and in for two.
Yeah, I believe Moore has all 4 of the Bantams points, doing everything. As that's going to be Van Tine with the offensive foul, able to draw that charge. And number 14, Royce Fisher, is going to go in for number 2, Jordan Bramlett.
Summers taking it out now under the hoop for the Bantams. Kicks it right to Steinwald. Looking guarded by Gomez. He loses a little bit, but it goes now double team. Finds Ahi though. Ahi drives down. Takes it himself. Guarded by Drew Hottinger up and no good. Hottinger slaps it away and goes right to Walker.
Great strong defense by Hottinger there, not allowing anyone in his paint.
Fisher for the three. Got it!
Royce Fisher in that corner. That is his hot spot. And what a shot by that sophomore Royce Fisher.
He kicks it to Van Tine, now back to Ahi. Now Summers, top of the key. Now Steinwad. Van Tine for three, no good. Offensive rebound though by Steinwad. Steinwad goes up with himself and no good as well. Hottinger with the rebound.
And we noticed at that last game, the girls on the Bantams doing a great job of those offensive boards. Same thing with the boys here. We're seeing quite a bit of offensive opportunities for the Bantams, and another corner three by Fisher is no good. That could have been a banger-ing. I mean, back to back.
Back to back, that could have been an easy banger-ing right there. Moore at the wing now, trying to find something. Nothing doing. Back to Ahi. Now Ahi trying to find more, but it no good. And Torpy will step out of bounds, so we'll stay with the band.
Gomez has gotten great hands here early in this first quarter, poking a ball away multiple times there on defense, contributing greatly for this Bengal team.
And coming in for the Bengals, number 31, Parker Pogar. And in for the Bantams, number 23, Josh Hoffman. Van Tine trying to move a little bit there, and he will be fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot two. Fouls on number 14. And a replay here brought to you by the Diamond Shop of Gomez's slap against the hoop.
I mean, that's a LeBron James type of block, packing that backboard. And, man, just explosive there.
Fouls on number 14, Royce Fisher. His first. So that second one was good. Hottinger with the inbound and kicks it right to Walker. 6-9 your score right now. Bengals so far in the lead. 4:17 left to go here in the first quarter. Now Asher, what have you seen so far from both sides in positive ways?
So the Bengals offensively I've really seen positive, bringing the ball around the court, and they've kind of done a really good job of just finding the open man, not forcing any passes. And offensively for Clarkston, they haven't had a lot of good shot opportunities, but they have really shined off on the offensive boards. And they've begotten a lot of good offensive opportunities, second chance opportunities offensively, just unable to capitalize on them.
So confusion there, who's taking it out, but it goes right to Walker. Pass by Torpy. Summers trying to intercept it right to Walker. Walker kicks it to Fisher. Fisher, far side corner, and a foul is going to be called.
Yeah, Bantams with the 2-3 zone. That's going to force the two people that are up to really have fiery defense across that perimeter. And the way to beat that is to skip those passes and really keep the ball moving.
You know, I want to point out one thing. I barely heard that whistle. That's how loud, you know, usually you hear the whistles pretty easily, but on that foul call right there, I barely heard it.
Well, and our headsets is pumping even more crowd music in, and so, yeah, we really can't hear anything.
Walker now for three. no good. Noriega with the rebound as Bogart's going to reach in there and he will be called for a foul. Let's look at some nicknames here. Bogues. It's Parker Bogart's nickname here. Just want to point that out.
Okay.
Noriega bounce pass there to number 40. Reiner drives in and no good. Rebound by Walker.
Gomez with almost another block. Maybe if he was an inch taller, he would have got that.
Bogart thought about the three, didn't take it though. Now to Torpy. Torpy kicks it to Bogart at the free throw line and no good. Rebound by Steinwand. He loses it a little bit.
That was a great look by Bogart there in the paint, just unable to connect that floater.
Gomez tips it and goes right to Walker. Walker takes it down to Bogart. Now to Fisher, near side corner. Now back to Bogart, now back to Fisher. Bounce pass to Gomez, kicks it to Bogart. Good pass and good shot there.
Yeah, that was about the same shot he took that last possession, just got a little better touch on it, and that soft touch just kind of laid that ball in the rim.
Noriega. Taking it down, guarded closely there by Fisher. Fisher. Hand off to Summers. Summers kicks it right back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt. Hand off. No hand off to Noriega. He's looking cross-court pass to Summers now. Summers. Bounce pass there to 23. Hoffman. Back to Summers for three. No good. Rebound Hoffman. Kicks it out to Reinhardt for three. No good as well. Another offensive rebound by Hoffman. Hoffman kicks it to Summers now.
Yeah, this is what I mentioned. Clarkson with those offensive rebounds, just unable to get that ball in the net.
So a little lengthy possession here by the Bantams as that's Hoffman kicks it right back to Noriega. 13 left to go on the shot clock. Hoffman right back to Noriega. Now to Steinwand. Steinwand drives in and good for two.
Yeah, that pass was on a rope, just a straight dime inside for that two. A great ball there.
And a timeout's going to be called. A full timeout. This timeout is represented and presented by the Diamond Shop and Shop, as well as a couple other shout outs. DA Davidson Investment and Banking, as well as Heavy Gear, Sales, and Rental. Excuse me, I may have messed up. Jurgens and DA Davidson, as well as Heavy Gear.
Big shout out to our sponsors, such a big support as we see Joe Bengal getting groovy.
As well as Hobson's right there. Oh, and Joe Bengal's sad that
he's camera shy. He might be camera shy.
I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe not.
And we're back after the timeout, brought to you by the Diamond Shop.
And so here we go. Out of this timeout. I believe, do we just have 2 seconds? No, we've got more.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
1:38.
Yeah, 1:30. I just saw that animated point. Well, maybe you guys did it, but we definitely did. Animated point by the ref to signal that it's game time.
Walker kicks it to Fisher now to Hottinger. Hottinger right back to Walker. Now Bogart thought about the three, didn't take it though. Now to Fisher. Fisher gonna drive in, gets trapped. Now Walker. Walker to Fisher again. Now to Walker. To Bogart for three. Got it! Parker Bogart for three.
That brings him to 5 here in this first quarter. Parker Bogart. Beautiful 3 there.
Noriega. Dishes to Steinwad. Steinwad. Guarded by Gomez. It's trapped by Hottinger and Gomez looking for Hoffman, and it will go out of bounds, and it will go to the Bengals. This replay here brought to you by the Diamond Shop of Parker Bogart's three. Man.
Yeah, he's got a good shot on him, just super smooth, and just a great shot there. I saw him that whole possession. He was waiting for the ball. He knew he was open, and he was just waiting for that ball to fire that three.
Walker dishes to Torpy. Now bounce past to Hunter. He goes up in. Good.
Man, one thing I've noticed about Dre Torpy, the sophomore, is that he gets the best passes. He's always looking inside and looking to find his teammates for the best available shot. So that foul is going to be on number 4, Jordan Walker of Lewiston. His first, and that's going to put the Bantams in the bonus with just 25 seconds left.
That'll send number 4 is Xander Vantine, a 6'1 senior for the Bantams at the line. His second shot is up and good. So Bantams starting to roll out their long student section sign. Wondering when Lewiston's going to get theirs ready. It's a big tradition here for Golden Throne. Coach Brooks Malm shouting out the play. Last second shot here. 4 seconds left. To Hottinger and good and
one.
One. There we go.
Oh, and it looks like
The Bantams
they're
are
rolling it back up.
they're going to send it back. They thought they were going to be ready for it, but we're not really. Oh, and now Lewiston's getting their sign ready. All right, replay here brought to you by the Diamond Shop of Hottinger. Nice aggressive play there. Hottinger's going to be on the line shooting 1.
Roger can extend this Bengal lead to 9, and he cannot. Full court heave.
Wow. All
And
right.
so we are going to throw it over to Sport Physical Therapy for a word.
Who is Sport Physical Therapy? We are a locally owned and operated clinic. We support our valley through volunteer work and sponsorship of events and charities. We have multiple orthopedic board certified and the only sport board certified and vestibular certified therapists in the valley. Our therapist mission is to support, protect, and enhance those here in the Lewis-Clark Valley. We work to create, promote, and sustain the highest quality physical therapy services in the valley. Sport Physical Therapy for work, for sport, for life.
And that replay there was brought to you by the Diamond Shop. As we just saw right there. We're getting hit a little bit here by the poster. That's okay, as well as a big shout out to the other sponsors, Hillcrest, Rogers, and LC Smiles. Thank you for sponsoring this year's Golden Throne, brought to you by P1FCU and Inland Cellular.
So I'm a part of leadership, and the amount of hours it takes to get that rip-up sign and create it and assemble it and paint it, and then the just amount of seconds is like 5 seconds to tear it up. But it does look cool for the about 10 seconds that you can see it. Just don't know if that time ratio is worth it, but it definitely does look cool.
It does, as that's a rebound there by Gomez. Walker takes it down now.
And an illegal screen by number 44, Blaze Hepburn. And so here's a replay on the rip-up sign brought to you by the Diamond Shop.
Yeah, really cool.
I know ours said, like, we're here to steal the throne. I'm not sure. I didn't get to see what Clarkston said.
And here we go now. That's Hottinger with the rebound. It's Gomez taking it down now. Hepburn with the ball now. He's going to look, finds Walker now. 10-18 your score right now. 7:09 left to go here in the first half. As that's Torpy near side corner 3, no good. Far pass by Vantine right to Summers in, good for 2.
Here comes Walker.
Torpy kicks it right to Walker. Walker now. Guarded by Summers. Now back to Torpy. Torpy, lob pass to Hottinger. I thought he was going to shoot it.
Well, I did too. Like a little one-handed push shot. This kind of looked like what it was going to be. Ended up lobbing it to Hodgkin, and he attracted that foul. Here's a replay brought to you by the Diamond Shop.
And chop.
And Shop.
There we go. Foul's going to be called.
Number 23, it looks like. Hoffman.
Yes.
So that's his
indeed.
second back-to-back, and about like 5 seconds of game time. So he picked up his second. And Gomez calling for the lob. We'll see if he delivers it. He will not.
Just going to lob it back to Torpy. Maybe set up a good offensive possession. Torpy going to drive in and loses it. That goes right to Ahi. Ahi taking it down now as he's going to lose it, and it will stay with the Bantams. Ahi taking them out for the Bantams here now. Checking in for the Bantams, number 10. Connor Steinwald into number 23, Josh Hoffman. That's Moore. Kicks it right back to Ahi. Now Steinwald. Steinwald. Now Ahi. Ahi. Back. Right back to Steinwald. Steinwald. Close to Walker. A little short pass there to Ahi. Now Summers. Summers. Kicks it right to Van Tine. Van Tine. Floater. And no good.
Yeah, that was just a very off-balance shot. Don't really know what he was thinking there. Maybe tried to attract a foul. Still had about 8 seconds left on that play clock. Don't really know if he thought he had less, but Bengal offense is going to take over.
Gomez, and good for two. An aggressive play there by him. Fuller kind of experiencing technical difficulties with our top cam right now. We'll get it fixed and resolved here pretty soon, but we're going to stick with this cam. Moore now with a good shot there. Good for two.
Hodgkin really wanted to attract that charge. Kind of attacked him on the side, and he fell backwards.
Walker trying to find something, dishes it right back to Brennan. Now to Hepburn in here, far side corner. Hepburn kind of trapped, but dishes it right to Hodgkin. Now to Walker, and it's going to go right over his head, and we'll go out of bounds to the Bantams.
And Gomez was wide open in the paint. If he would have faced towards the basket, miscommunication there, and that takes 2 points off the board for the Bengals. Great tip pass by Walker. What a play. And that's going to attract a foul on Van Tine, I believe. Oh, no, they're going to replay it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there, but we're going to continue play. That's Bramlett now to Walker. Far past the to Fisher, but it's going to be no good. Now, Fisher, corner three, got it!
Fisher to back for 2 corner threes. That was great, beautiful offense by the Bengals. Incredible ball movement, able to get the ball in and out as Moore is able to respond for some points of his own. But 3 is greater than 2.
Maybe you want to think about feeding Fisher in the corner. There he is. Oh, man, that would have been a bangering. I can guarantee you that one. That one was a bangering right there.
And we apologize. We are still having troubles with that wide cam, so bear with us. We appreciate your patience.
Ahi dishes it to Van Tine. Van Tine spins, kicks it right to Steinwald. Corner three, got it!
And movement as well as the Bengals. Great offense possessions for both teams.
Far pass to Fisher by Bramlett, now back to Bramlett. Now to Walker, far side. Walker, bounce pass to Gomez. Gomez spins right around and good for 2. Nice
Great dish by Walker.
180
no doubt
right
about
there.
it.
Gomez just spun around.
Yeah, Gomez is just so athletic. He can pretty much do it all.
Summers shoots it a bit long, but right to Ian Moore and good for 2.
That was just pretty much a lob to Moore, just have him wide open there.
Moore is an essential player for this Bantam offense, and Brooks Malm is going to call a timeout. This timeout is brought to you by the Diamond Shop and Shop.
And shop.
There we go. There we go. As well as another couple shout outs to our sponsors, Hillcrest, Rogers, and LC Smiles, as well as D.A. Davidson Investment Banking, as well as Heavy Gear Sales and Rental. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Why not just hit them all? As well as P1 FCU and Inland Cellular, as well as Sport Physical Therapy, ArtBeat, and Clearwater Chem Dry, as well as Avista and CCI Speer.
And as we saw that shot of Joe Bengal, I was kind of expecting the Bantam and the Bengal to kind of get at it, but they've been at opposite sides of the court.
The Bantam is on the move right now. Oh, and he's
Taking a break.
Hepburn gets his three-point shot tipped up there by Summers.
Kind of a forced shot there by Hepburn. I'd like to see a better look, but it'll stay Bengal ball after that block shot. 7 seconds left on the shot clock.
Fisher thought about the three, now kicks to Bremlett, now to Hottinger inside the paint, kicks it right back out to Hepburn. Hepburn now to Gomez. Shot clock is going off, and yes, it will be. Sometimes we don't know if it's the actual real shot clock or not. But
Yeah, Hepburn not aware of that play clock. Part of being a freshman, and yeah, just not being aware of that shot clock is big.
that's Hoffman trying to go up with a rebound there by Fisher. Fisher taking it down for the Bengals. Kicks to Hottinger. Looking. Kicks it right back to Hepburn, but it gets intercepted there by Summers.
Man, this Bantam team has really come out of this second quarter fiery.
That's Van Tyne dishes it to Hoffman. Now Noriega, top of the K3, got it!
Wow, this Bantam team is just electric. That three really shifted that momentum to the Bantams.
Fisher floats into Gomez and an and one! Gomez is fouled on a shot there.
I mean, Gomez is virtually floated in that air. Oh, man. Kind of landed kind of awkward. Looks like he's okay. He hit that ground hard.
Checking in for the Bengals, number 4, Jordan Locker. In for number 2, Jordan Bramlett.
Yeah, so Gomez with 2 highlights there. That pin block on defense and then that and one on offense. He's doing it on both sides of the ball.
As well as Dre Torpy in for number 44, Blaze Hepburn. Gomez first shot and only up and no good. Rebound Van Tyne. Van Tyne, Summers for a 3, no good. Noriega with the offensive rebound though. Kicks it to Steinwand, now back to Van Tyne. Van Tyne. Steinwand, now Noriega. Noriega. Open 3, off. Rebound. Fisher. Torpy. Kicks it to Gomez. Now back to Torpy. That's going to stay down there with the Bengals.
Yeah, great defense by Clarkston there. Able to poke that ball free. They've really been turning it up on both sides of the court.
Fisher kicks it to Torpy now. Torpy right back out to Walker. Corner 3. Sailed. Hoffman with the rebound. Now to Van Tyne. Van Tyne drives in, and it's going to be a charging call.
Great job by Gomez there. Able to put his body on the line. Like I said, he's just doing it for the Bengals. Great key player for them.
That's Van Tyne's third, with just 1:36 left to go here in the first half.
And he is that star of this Clarkston team. You'd hate for him to foul out if you're the Bantams. Refs wiping up some sweat, making sure no one gets injured. As we are getting ready to get back into some action.
Drew Hottinger, the milkman, taking it out for the Bengals as he passes it to Walker.
Yeah, Drew Hottinger clearly, to me, has the best nickname on the Bengals.
Gomez has no dribble. Now he kicks it to Torpy, far side. Torpy. Gomez for three. Right to Hottinger, though. Hottinger goes up with it, and no good. Noriega with the rebound for the Bengals. Noriega. Kicks it to Steinwad.
That was kind of an awkward spot for him to pick up the dribble. He had 1 foot behind the half court line and 1 foot up front. It's a really awkward place.
Absolutely. That's going to be a little turnover there. And Walker just loses it right there. Summers was there.
And that's a mistake you cannot make if you're the Bengals. And a timeout called, sponsored by the Diamond Shop. Timeout by the Bantams. Just a 30-second timeout. Once again, sponsored by the Diamond Shop and Shop.
And we have a replay. We have a little difficulties from that. Keep in mind, replays are sponsored as well as the Diamond Shop and Shop and Shop. As well as another shout out to our sponsors, Hillcrest, Rogers, and LC Smiles. So 45.8 seconds left to go here in the first half. What have you seen so far as we got a close game here?
Yeah, I mean, so both offensives kind of struggling a little bit. I know Clarkston has found their way behind the arc, and Lewiston just doing a great job of getting the ball movement in and out of the court. I think Lewiston has a better, more solid-looking offense than Clarkston.
Deep lob pass there to Torpy as that's now back to Walker. This Bantam defense has so far been able to shut down this Bengal offense. Hottinger went up with a little lob there, and it's rebounded there by Reiner.
Clarkston can have the last shot if they want.
Clarkston kicks it to Summers for three, no good. Reinhardt is right there with the offensive rebound, though. So he's going to go with it himself, and a foul's going to be called. Foul is on number 4, Jordan Walker.
I mean, it was Reinhardt against the smallest guy on the Bengals, Jordan Walker. I mean, that was an easy decision by Reinhardt to back him down and attract that foul. Great observation by him.
Jason Reinhardt's first shot is up and no good. Coming in for the Bantams, number 42, Ian Moore. In for number 23, Josh Hoffman. Second one is due to be up, and away. And it is now, and good.
So that ties the game up with 7 seconds left to go.
Fisher in the near side corner, kicks it to Walker. Walker goes up to himself at the buzzer and good. Count the basket. And that leaves the Bengals at halftime with a 2-point lead.
Great job by Jordan Walker there. That was a nice floater, and you couldn't ask for a better way to start halftime than a buzzer beater.
And the Bantams are leaving with the game ball.
Yeah, I've never seen that before, but I guess there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, and there it is. We get it here now. Oh, Joe Bengals on the move.
Joe Bengal,
Oh,
he's coming.
Here we go. This is the commentator's
This is
history
big.
right here.
This is big.
Oh.
Uh-oh. We got a whole crowd between them.
Oh, the blockade. Is it going to be? Oh, shot. Here we go.
We've got a fight
The fight
here.
begins. Will it turn into what it did last year and we'll get more aggressive? Joe Bengals.
Couple jabs here and there.
The crowd is getting into it here now.
We've got a rush.
Joe gets hit. The Bantam still standing strong.
Oh, a soccer kick there.
Will we see? Well, Here we go now.
Oh,
Joe's going for it.
Joe!
Joe's
Joe's
Joe
down!
gets taken down again. Joe gets taken down again. Back-to-back years, Joe has been taken down.
Joe Bengal.
Wow.
Joe Bengal, what happened?
Wow.
Back-to-back years, you'd think Joe Bengal would come back with some vengeance. Man.
Wow. You know, I did not see that coming. I thought Joe would have had a little bit more fire in him.
Well, and the Bantam wasn't even there for the first game. I mean, Joe's had all this time to warm up for this fight. And what happened? Man, hate to see it. If you're the Bengals, which we are. Back-to-back disappointing years
Joe.
for the performance of Joe Bengal.
He might need a pep talk. Okay, we'll get his guards. We need someone to train him. Maybe the wrestling coach. You know.
Wow. I'm lost for words. I mean,
I am too.
just did not expect that performance from Joe. I would love to see better.
Quick little shout out to our sponsors, D.A. Davidson Investment Banking, as well as Heavy Gear Sales and Rental. Thank you all for sponsoring this year's Golden Throne, brought to you by P1FCU and Inland Cellular.
All right, so here coming up, we've got the ASB halftime performance. Lewiston is going to start
This is always a fun time.
Their theme
Here we
is
go.
Minions, so we're going to see what they've got in store.
And here we go now. Britain shots. All right, we might do some commentary on this. Britain shots. Here we go now. Remington is just as grew over here. Here we go.
Okay. All right. We've got Vector here. All right.
Here we go. Grill showing off the
spin
move.
Okay, I like the spin move. Britain shots. Okay.
Here we go. Oh,
wow. This is quite the performance.
oh, some stunting
wow.
here. Whoa.
Okay. Very impressive.
Britain shot
Oh,
solo
there's Britain.
time. Here we go now.
He really rocks that skirt.
He does. Oh,
Kick line. Okay. All right. Look at this choreography. I mean, everyone's in sync. Very impressive.
Britain shots. Oh, Vector.
Oh,
Vector
we've got
coming
a
up
Vector.
top. Vector solo
Okay.
time.
Oh, I love that move. Iconic. Here comes Gru.
Oh,
Okay. Very, very impressive performance there by the Lewiston Bengal ASB and that group. But here come the Clarkston Bantams with the performance of their own.
do you think we'll get a Life is a Highway song in this
Oh, it's
one?
gotta be.
We got the Cars theme here.
Okay, I see Mater and Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen.
Okay. It's
The
gotta
band-
be. It's gotta be Life is a Highway.
The Bantam is included.
Oh wow. Okay.
Maybe we need to start writing some notes down, get Joe Mango in the next one.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, he's got to make up after losing back-to-back fights.
Some lyrics. Lightning McQueen and Tomater going up the alley.
Oh, some swing dancing. Okay.
in sync as well.
I mean, it's something as silly as this, the ASB halftime performance, the amount of hours of practice they went into it.
They have a Tiger now out there.
Uh-oh.
Tiger's getting pushed out.
Oh, no. The Tiger's down. Not again.
Life is a highway. There it
There
is.
it is. There we go. The dab. Wow. I haven't seen that in a while.
There it is, I believe. The end.
Very nice performance by the Clarkston Bantones. Some classic songs mixed in there.
Now,
Some swing dancing. I mean, they had it all.
I have
They
a
had it all.
request from our trailer. I don't know it's possible. Do we have any highlights from Joe Bengal versus the Bantam? Do we have any?
I don't know if I want
okay.
it. Rental, Jurgens Accounting, and the Nez Perce Tribe donating to our charities, making this stream possible. We cannot do it without you guys.
So here we go. Second half action coming your way.
And like I said in the last game, it really comes down to this third quarter and who's going to pull out this lead. And that really determines the mood of this fourth quarter is who sets the tone in this third. So this is a very big quarter.
Playing some Barbie music. I don't know if I'm a fan.
Yeah, I can't say that I am. The crowd definitely is, and that's really all that matters.
We continue play here. Walker dishes to Bramlett. Now, Bramlett, I've been noticing, has not been driving into the paint as much as he usually does.
I'm definitely noticing that too. He normally takes it himself a good chunk of the time as he gets a three. That shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Hottinger inside, and that bucket is good.
Here we go for the Bengals.
Great job by the milkman, number 33, Drew Hottinger, getting inside, getting his own board, and up for two.
He dishes to Vantine, top of the key. Vantine, spin moves, up and good for two.
I mean, Vantine is kind of like the Jordan Bramlett of this Clarkston team. He takes the ball into his own hands, and he can just make his own points.
So Bramlett thought about the three, didn't take it though. Kicks it right back to Walker, now back to Bramlett. Bramlett drives in on the dishes to Torpy, near side corner. Torpy looking, can't find anything. Now back to Walker. Walker drives in, stolen away a little bit there. Right back out to the corner, now to Torpy. Torpy
needs to get a shot up.
Nothing doing there. Summers way down court.
And he traveled with it.
So here we go. Bengals. Where do you think the momentum's at right now?
It feels like it's 50-50, maybe a 60-40 towards the Bengals. Couple costly turnovers for the Bantams here in this second half.
Let's see here.
It is very even.
I agree with that. I don't know about you. I'm kind of feeling a big possession here. Maybe. Bangerang. Bangerang.
Ooh. Bangerang and golden throne.
Gomez kicks it to Hottinger. Hottinger tries to go up with it, and good for two. So, got points.
I mean, Hottinger's able just to put his defender asleep, just kind of feel him a little bit, and then get a nice fadeaway shot up. And he just has great control and able to get that easy, too.
He finds Vantine. Guarded by Parker Bogart.
That is Bogar's second foul.
Nothing really too big to worry about foul trouble-wise either side. That's Vantine now. Vantine drives in, takes it up himself, and no good. Walker with the rebound. Far pass to Gomez.
Oh, man, if he would have gathered that, I think he would have slammed that home.
Would have been a slam around. Wow. I wanted to call
I think he was anticipating that dunk a little too much.
I mean,
he didn't catch it before he went up with it.
Got a little too excited there.
For sure. You see that a lot in football too. The defender kind of moving towards the front of the field before they catch it.
Vantine drives in. No good on the layup. He gets his own rebound though, and a foul's going to be called. I believe that's going to be on Gomez.
Hottinger definitely wanted to take that charge when Vantine drove in, kind of faked that charge, and he made it a contested shot. I haven't really seen that. Very smart play by Hottinger.
Here we go now. He looking, finds Vantine. Vantine takes it outside the perimeter. Kicks it to Moore, right back out to Ahi. Corner three, no good. Rebound by Summers though. Summers going to drive up to take it himself, and a foul's going to be called.
So maybe the Bantams with a little momentum shift, getting that foul called. We'll see if Sommers can connect on these two.
Gomez gets his second.
Already 3 team fouls for the Bengals.
So we'll take a look here. Replay brought to you by the Diamond Shop. Let's see there.
Sommers able to attract that foul, missed the first and the second. Very flat shot there.
Here we go now. Walker taking it down. Kicks it to Bramlett. Bramlett. Right back to Walker. Maybe a long possession here to Gomez. So will be tipped. So they're going to have 17 seconds here.
Yeah, that's plenty of time to get a good-looking shot. Even take your time. 17 seconds is a whole lot of time. And they don't really have to worry about that quite yet.
Bogart kicks it to Bramlett. Officials timeout as a water bottle gets on the court.
And that official's timeout was brought to you by the Diamond Shop, Hand Shop, Hand Shop.
So here we go now, big possession here. 4:54 left to go here in the third. Walker kicks it to Bramlett. In the corner is Bogart. Cross-court pass to Walker for three. Got it!
Very clutch three by Walker there. That skip pass and that connection was big for the Bengals.
Summers. Van Tine, could they respond? They do!
Van Tine's such a good shooter, able to respond from that Walker three. And a corner three by Walker, no good. This place would have erupted if he would have made that.
Oh yeah. Here we go now. Van Tine deep pass there to Steinwald. Now in the corner is Ahi, and he will be fouled by Walker. Walker finds his third. So 4 fouls now with 4:10 left to go here in the third quarter. So the Bengals got to be careful on defense now. They cannot give up free points.
Well, especially with this tight of a game, you do not want to let Clarkston go on the free throw line.
Ahi guarded there by Fisher. Dishes it to Van Tine. Van Tine now to Summers. Back to Steinwald. Now back to Hoffman. Van Tine, top of the key, no good. Ottinger taking it down now, kicks it to Fisher. Fisher, corner three. Parker Bogart! A ring!
A ring!
Parker Bogart with the three there. Make it 39-32 your score right now.
What a shot by Bogart there.
A replay here brought to you by the Diamond Shop. Parker Bogart's three.
Sinks that. That's his second three of the game. Puts him at 8 for the total.
This
What a
timeout
shot.
brought to you by the Diamond Shop. Hand Shop. Hand Shop. So, wow. This game has been back and forth, and this has been a very fun one to call so far. I hope it stays this way.
Yeah, for sure. Man, this third quarter, like you said, has been neck and neck. It's going to all come down to this fourth quarter. Unless someone can pull away with this 3:43 left in the third, I can definitely see this coming down to the wire.
Joe. Oh.
Why is he angry?
Why is he angry at our own team, our own side?
Parker Bogart just hit a very clutch three. So here we go. The Bantams with the ball.
Orega takes it down. Trap. Tries to be, that would be a turnover. So it's going the Bengals' way here now with 3:22 left to go here in the third.
Yeah, miscommunication there from Clarkston. Seen a lot of that this game, and they really need to control that if they want to get back.
Bramlett gets ahead of his defender, that's Summers. Now to Bogart. Bramlett for three. No. Oh man. I'm getting into this one. Summers with a fast break there, and that's good for two.
Just like that, the Bantams are only down 5. This game is anyone's.
Make it 39-34 your score right now. Bramlett guarded there by Van Tine. Cross-court pass to Bogart. Right back to Bramlett. Lob pass to Gomez, but it's going to get tipped up there. That's going to be a turnover there. Steinwald taking it down. Right to Summers. Summers goes up. No good. Gomez with the rebound. Kicks it to Fisher. Fisher kicks it to Bogart. Bogart right back to Fisher. Now to Bogart for three. No good. Man. Summers with the rebound for the Bantams. Down to Orega. Bounce pass to Hoffman. Hoffman kicks it out to Van Tine. Van Tine pull up two. No good.
Yeah, Van Tine is either way off or hits nothing but net. There is no in between for him.
I just saw Brooks' mom, dude, just telling his team to calm down here. There's a lot of fast things going on in this ball game.
I couldn't agree more. They definitely need to slow down they can't be at that pace of the Bantams.
Hunter gonna go up with it and we foul, shooting 2 now.
Yeah, this crowd definitely speeding up this team, really hypes them up, gets that adrenaline going. And yeah, they just need to remember to slow down as this replay brought to you by the Diamond Shop. Hodgkin drives in and is fouled by number 23, Josh Hoffman.
That'll be his 3rd, and that'll send the milkman, Drew Hodgkin, to the line. Little officials meeting here.
I think they have a discussion on who the foul is on. I think I heard that ref mouth number 4 talking about who the foul is going to be on, but it's on Hoffman.
Hodgkin's first one was missed.
Free throws are big in this game. You need to connect on all of them if you want to get a lead.
Second is up and away, and no good. Summers with the rebound, bounce pass, and it's going to be intercepted by Bramlett. Does he keep it in bounds? No, he does not.
Great hustle by Bramlett there, able to poke that ball free, but unfortunately he couldn't connect and keep the ball in possession. And another refs meeting, maybe talking. And you see this replay brought to you by the Diamond Shop. See if he stepped out of bounds, and he did.
He did. There it was.
Great eye by the official. And he definitely stepped out, no doubt about it.
That was like the first kind of play we had where we got to see it on replay because we didn't know.
Yeah,
so,
big shout out to that trailer over there. Staying up on it. Great look there, great angle.
Giving us the replays, brought to you by the Diamond Shop. Summers now. This is right back to Noriega. Gonna reset it. 4 seconds left to go on the shot clock. He's just gonna have to put one up. He does at the buzzer. No good. Is it gonna be a goal time? No.
Shot clock violation.
There we go.
I believe. It looks like he got that shot off in time, and it did hit the rim, so.
Here we go now. Bramlett gonna take it down. You know, I know it's the 3rd quarter, but it almost feels like the 4th quarter. To me, this feels like we're in the last minute of the 4th quarter right now, so
yeah.
Still plenty of ball game.
This entire game feels like it.
Parker Bogart with the rebound, another 3, no good. It's gonna be an offensive foul
on Drew Hodgkin.
Hodgkin gets
So that's going to put the Bantams in bonus for this last minute of the 3rd quarter.
Man.
Yeah, like I said, this whole game has felt like it's been in the 4th quarter the way this energy has felt.
That's Hoffman's first up and good. So this could be almost detrimental. I don't want to say totally detrimental to the Bengals, but
as you see this replay on the foul brought to you by the Diamond Shop. That was that offensive foul on Hodgkin.
But as I was saying, this could be a big moment for the Bantams. They got a minute in the bonus, so.
Yeah, if you're the Bengals here, you want a long possession to prevent the Bantams from going back on that line.
That's Fisher now, top of the key, kicks it right back to Bramlett. Serving to Hodgkin now, back to Fisher, now to Bogart, now to Gomez. Try to hit Bogart again, and we'll go out of bounds. 40 seconds left to go here in the 3rd.
Man, and I complimented these Bengals on being smart with the basketball, not forcing any passes, but they've been doing that opposite here, especially the last half of this 3rd quarter. They've really been forcing passes and just passing the ball to where it's not a very smart pass.
That's Vantine guarded there closely by number 31, Parker Bogart. Vantine drives in, kicks it right back out to Ahi. Ahi drives in, goes over to himself, and no good. Fisher with the rebound, stops it, now finds Bramlett. Bramlett to Gomez, and it gets tipped up there by Reinhard, but it's going to stay down with the Bengals. 18.8 seconds left to go.
Great defense by Reinhard. Gomez and Fisher had a 2-on-1, and Reinhard was able to get the stop.
Fisher, back to Bramlett. Bramlett gets a screen by Hottinger. He's going to drive in. There's going to be an offensive foul called on number 42, Ian Moore. That'll be his first.
5 seconds left in this first quarter. Gomez at the top of the key. He's going to drive in, and he is stolen.
Swats it, and that'll be the end of your third quarter. Little replay here brought to you by the Diamond Shop.
And so at the end of this third quarter,
Who is Sport Physical Therapy? We are a locally owned and operated clinic. We support our valley through volunteer work and sponsorship of events and charities. We have multiple orthopedic board certified and the only sport board certified and vestibular certified therapists in the valley. Our therapist mission is to support, protect, and enhance those here in the Lewis-Clark Valley. We work to create, promote, and sustain the highest quality physical therapy services in the valley. Sport Physical Therapy for work, for sport, for life.
All right, as well as back after the timeout, in between quarters. Big shout out to Rogers and LC Smile and Hillcrest. Thank you to all our sponsors sponsoring this year's Golden Throne, brought to you by P1FCU and Edland Cellular. Just a quick reminder of what got sponsored in this year's LHS Spirit Pack. Avista sponsoring hard hats you see in the student section, as well as Clearwater Chem sponsoring the inflatable bananas you see in the student section, and P1FCU, Inland Cellular, Sport Physical Therapy, ArtBeat for sponsoring the t-shirts you see.
We got a little relay race on who can put on the clothes, and I think make a basket is the objective here.
You gotta put on the hat now, and there you go.
We've got a winner. It is on the Lewiston Bengals side. So we do end up winning something besides that fight between Joe Bengal and the Bantam. Able to redeem ourselves there. Love to see it. And we're going to start with some fourth quarter action here right now.
I'll say it for you. Fourth quarter action coming your way. I like to get hyped up for the fourth quarter. It's a fourth quarter thriller. Love to see it.
4-point game. It's been a tight game this entire time, but the Bengals have been in the lead pretty much this entire game. It's close, but they've always been in the lead.
Here we go. Fourth quarter, last quarter of the night for Real Pro. Tight ball game. 4-point deficit for the Bengals. Moore. Guarded by Hottinger. Now bounce pass to Lima. Down to Noriega. And it's going to be a turnover.
Great solid defense by the Bengals there. Great tier defense, not letting the ball inside the paint. Able to swat it away is Hottinger. And here comes the Bengals and Bramlett.
Bramlett dishes to Bogart. Bogart now back to Bramlett. Fisher. Now back to Bramlett. Bramlett going to drive in. We haven't seen him do it in a while. Now Fisher, corner three. Got it!
Great corner three by Fisher. He's hit 3 of those here in this game.
Pressure.
Electric.
Hansen kind of carried it there a little bit, but nothing called. That ball will go out of bounds, and it will go to the Bengals. And we have a replay here brought to you by the Diamond Shop of Fisher's big 3 there to start off this fourth quarter.
Yeah, these Bengals have been hitting their art behind the 3-point line. They've been electric here in the second half.
Bogart, far side, now to Bramlett. Now back to Bogart. Tried to find Hottinger, gets tipped up, and it will go out of bounds, and it will stay with the Bengals.
Yeah, Bogart kind of forced that pass inside to Hottinger to break that. They've been in a zone pretty much this entire game, and to break that, you do need to skip those passes.
Bramlett under the hoop. Tipped it to Bogart for 3. No good. Sailed. Summers way down the court. Fast break. And no good on the layup. Fisher gets the rebound. Now to Gomez.
Summers showing off his speed there, just unable to connect with that lay-in.
Now to Fisher. Bogart, cross-court pass to Bramlett to Gomez. Goes up with it, and a foul. And an one.
Now that is Gomez's second and one of the game. He's been a highlight reel tonight.
And another look at that foul by Gomez. Wow.
He does hit that ground hard, but he just comes right back to there. And that replay was brought to you by the Diamond Shop.
And the lane violation is going to be called here.
Man, that's just a silly mistake to happen. That just marks 1 point off the board for the Bengals. And a timeout by the Bantams presented to you by the Diamond Shop and Shop and Shop. That is a full timeout.
Well, a shout out to other sponsors. D.A. Davidson Investment in Banking, as well as Heavy Gear Sales and Rental, as well as Hillcrest, Rogers, and LC Smiles. A major shout out to all of our sponsors sponsoring the Golden Throne. Presented to you by P1FCU and Inland Cellular.
Man, this crowd is still hyped up after 7 quarters into their 8th. They look still full of energy.
Now, keep in mind, we will figure out the win. We figure out the winner of one game. And now we will figure out the winner here in 6 minutes and 32 seconds of this game. But next up, the winner of the throne will be presented right after this game. So here we go. Summers taking it out for the Bantams. Pass there to Steinwater. That's now Van Time. Drives down, open lane, goes up with it himself, and will be fouled.
And that was a nice behind-the-back move, weaving through defenders. Up for 2, no good, but a foul there on number 14, Royce Fisher. Excuse me, Parker Bogart.
Parker Bogart draws his third. Wow, okay.
Vantine's first shot is up and good.
His second due to be up, and away, and it is right.
No good. So here comes Bramlett and the Bengals. Bramlett looking to slow down this offense. Guarded by Vantine. Over to Bogart. Bogart.
Now to Fisher, back to Bramlett. Bramlett drives it, hand off to Bogart. Now to Gomez. Gomez. Lengthening in possession. Tries to find Hottinger. He's good. Reaches over. Kicks it right out to Fisher. Now to Bogart. Back to Hottinger. Hottinger. Drives in, lob, pass in. Almost good at the buzzer, but no good.
Yeah, that was a good-looking shot by Hottinger, able to get his shot at the peak of his jump, and man, Vantine just doing it all.
Fisher trying to set up something dishes with Gomez. Gomez thought about the 3, didn't take it though. He's going to drive in. Contact and a charge is going to be called.
And that was a late whistle there. Charge was called on number 1, Ryland Gomez, his 3rd personal. This replay is brought to you by the Diamond Shop. They say Nathan Sommers pumped up after that charge. Every coach loves a good offensive foul.
Indeed.
When you're on defense.
Yeah. Steinwad trying to find something, and he gets intercepted there by Gomez. Gomez is going to slow it down though. He thought about doing a fast break there, but
yeah, he realized he didn't have numbers, and
exactly.
a very good decision by Gomez, not forcing anything.
So now a good shot opportunity. Off pass to Gomez. Gomez goes up and good for 2.
Great pass by Walker there, giving it only where Gomez can get it, and just a great connection between Walker and Gomez.
Steinwad takes it there. Hoffman, now to Van, now to Ahi. Wide open, top of the key. No good. Steinwad with the offensive rebound. He'll go up, and it's good for 2.
And Bramlett had positioning over Steinwad, and Steinwad just able to get in there and get that offensive board and capitalize.
Bramlett gets a screen by Gomez. Nothing to do. Lob pass right back to Gomez. Kicks it out to Fisher for 3. Got it! And a timeout will be called.
Fisher is on fire behind the arc. He's just a great, impactful player. This sophomore is going to force Lewiston to call a timeout, full timeout, brought to you by the Diamond Shop and Shop and Shop.
And this replay will also be brought to you by the Diamond Shop.
Gomez just such a good player inside. Steinwad able to get that board over Bramlett. Whole lot of action here in this fourth quarter. Just a 9-point game between the Lewiston Bengals and the Clarkston Bantams.
You know,
Lady Bantams won the previous game. Let's see what the outcome will be. 4 minutes, 24 seconds left in this fourth quarter.
This has just been a great night. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, you really couldn't.
I mean, the energy between both student sections, we can barely hear our voices, barely hear ourselves think. It's just, yeah, it's been crazy.
We apologize for even screaming this whole time. It's because we can't hear. That's why. But yeah.
Pumped up, man. Just love this environment.
We're back after the timeout, brought to you by the Diamond Shop and Shop and Shop. More golden throne action brought to you by P1 FCU. And in the other one, that's going to be a quick turnover. And we'll go to the Bengals.
Great full court press by Lewiston, kind of rushing that Clarkston's press break, and proved to be effective. And here comes Bramlett, guarded by Van Tine.
Bramlett drives in a little bit. Van Tine stops it. Fisher right to Gomez, now to Fisher. Fisher kicks it back to Bramlett. Bramlett, now Hottinger, top of the 2. Bramlett on the drive in, takes it himself up, and no good. Steinwad with the rebound.
It's a nice Euro step by Bramlett, able to fake out his defender, just unable to connect that lay-in. And this is a big moment here.
Ahi bounce pass to Van Tine. Van Tine gonna drive in, gonna go up with it himself, and the ball's gonna get caught, but there's gonna be a foul call. Hottinger gets it out. What are they gonna call? Are they just gonna be out of bounds, or is there a foul?
Well, I think the head coach of Clarkston is pleading for a goaltend, I think. Maybe not. We're discussing about something. I believe he was talking about a goaltend.
What's the call here? It will be a foul, so Van Tine will go to the line.
So that foul was on number 2, Jordan Bramlett, his 3rd personal and the 3rd team foul for the Bengals. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in this fourth quarter. It's a thriller here in the P1 FCU Activity Center, Golden Throne 2024. Van Tine's first shot is no good.
Here we go, Van Tine second up and good. So 41-49 your score. As of 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here for Walker. Trying to find someone that's checked by Summers, but it's right back to Brim. Brim now back to Walker. Walker. Fisher now kicks it back to Brim for 3. No good.
Man, that would have been big for the Bengals. You think?
Yeah.
That
Sold. Fisher goes up and good for 2. Sorry, I interrupted you there.
No, if you would have connected with that 3, that could have been a dagger there. But just 2 for the Bengals. They are up 10 with just over 3 minutes left. It is looking bright for this Bengal team. Bantam's going to need a score.
Drives in. Contact. What's the call?
And this Lewiston bench wanting a charge. But a block is going to be called on Gomez. Or have they reversed it? No, they have not. A blocking foul. Here comes a replay presented to you by the Diamond Shop. And that is going to be Gomez's 4th personal foul. home pleading his case. But it really doesn't matter if the Bantams cannot connect on these free throws. I mean, the amount of times they've been on the line and not connected on those free throws, this is crucial for them, just down by 10.
I mean, I did see the ref, one of the refs on the sideline. He was going to call an offensive foul, but I'm pretty sure they blew their whistle at the same time. Van Tine for three, got it!
Man, you can't allow these offensive fouls to happen, or offensive boards, excuse me, to happen after those free throws. Big time shot by Van Tine, just down by 7.
Bengals going to have to brew something up here. Ottinger does not have a dribble. Maybe he does. Block foul is going to be called.
Man, this game is getting heated, very intense. And that is going to be number 23, Hoffman's 5th foul. He's going to be fouled out. And that is big for this Bantam team. 2:34 left to go. Find themselves down by 7.
Grandma under the hoop, dishes to Hottinger. Hottinger's going to be fouled, so shooting 2 will be Hottinger. Fouls number 42, Ian Moore. His second.
So the Bantams are going to have to get some fast points here if they want to get back into this game. Still 2:30 left, but you're going to think they're going to need some sense of urgency if they want to get back into this game.
Hottinger's offensive rebound, though, by Fisher. Man, that is good. This could be a crucial play right here.
And if you're the Bengals, you want to get as much out of the shot clock as you can. The clock is your friend in this situation.
Walker.
Almost.
I have to watch for that line.
That heel was close.
Grandma, that will be a reaching foul. Call on number 42, Ian Moore.
And that's big for the Bengals because that resets that shot clock. If they get another offensive board, they can get another 30 seconds off this clock.
So they could potentially shoot this clock all the way down to under 2 minutes, which could be crucial.
One more foul by each team and they will be in the bonus.
Grandma dishes to Fisher. Now back to Grandma. To Walker. Now to Gomez. Gomez to Hottinger. He loses it. It's going to be picked up there by Ahi. Contacted, no foul. Summers ends up with it. Hand off to Ahi, and that's going to be an offensive foul called. Foul's on number 2, Nathan Summers.
Clarkson kind of panicking in this situation, trying to be aggressive on defense. I do like that, but on offense, you're going to need a good offensive possession and not force these shots.
Grambling taking it down now. 1:43 left to go, and contact again.
Summers with that hard foul. Wow. And Walker is going to go on the line to shoot 2.
That will
Bengals in the bonus.
I was just going to say that. There we go. And if any of you are feeling a little generous and in the giving mood, we are now able to accept donations. So on the YouTube channel, super chats. So we don't expect you to. Don't worry.
All this money will go to charity.
So if any of you are at home watching, maybe somewhere over the country somewhere, who knows? And if you feel like supporting your school or whatever, you can do that. That money's going to go straight to charity.
Bengals have done a great job in this fourth quarter on controlling and expanding their lead. It looks like they're going to come away with this one.
Just 1:25 left to go. Orega is going to go up with himself and good for 2. And a timeout will be called. This timeout will be presented to you by the Diamond Shop and Shop and Shop.
Big shout out to Hillcrest, Rogers Toyota, and see smiles. Big supporters of this Golden Throne on the Lewiston side. And we've got a little cheer routine, it looks like, from both cheerleaders on both sides.
And Remington is out there with the flag. Here we go. The last minute and 17 seconds of this year's Golden Throne. Not just basketball game wise. There's one more thing after this. The decision of who wins. Yeah. There we go.
Clarkston Bantams winning the throne last year. Let's see if they can go back to back, or if the Lewiston Bengals are crowned victorious. We will see. But first, we've got the end of this game.
Milkman Hottinger kicks to Brennan. Now back to Milkman Hottinger. Now Brennan. Deep pass there to Fisher. Fisher kicks it back to Hottinger.
Almost a backcourt violation, but Hottinger doing a great job of landing his feet in the front court. And a foul is to be called on the Bantams. Number 1, Isaiah Grissel.
Now the Clarkston coach wants it over the back, but do you know, like, is it if your body's over and back, or is it your feet?
I think it's your feet.
Yeah, I would definitely say Hottinger was definitely in the air when he caught that ball.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I don't think it's the ball. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the feet.
Checking in for the Bengals. Number 31, Parker Bogart. In for number 14, Royce Fisher. Just about a minute left to go here. We will officially hit that mark. Right now.
Bantams looking for a fast score. That is what they need here.
Rega, fadeaway shot there. Bogart tried to go for the rebound, but he loses it a little bit.
Yeah, Bogart unable to get that defensive board is going to allow Clarkston to maintain possession. 52 seconds left. Need a quick three here. Miracles can happen. Not saying that the Bantams are out of this, but the favor is very much in Lewiston's hand.
Van drives in, and it will be fouled. So Parker draws his fourth. Bogart, excuse me. Called by his first name.
Mantine's first shot hits the front of the rim and no good.
So just under a minute to go. What an exciting game this has been. I mean,
especially that third quarter. They were just firing back and forth. Those back-to-back threes by each side. Just electric there as Bogart is going to take a seat and Fisher's going to head into the game. That third quarter felt like the fourth quarter.
Fisher might want to use up the whole shot clock here. I think they'll get that. Bramlett going to drive in, he will be fouled. Well, else send Bramlett to the line.
Bramlett, an excellent free throw shooter. Probably the last person you want on the line if you're the Bantams. You'd have to think if Bramlett connects on both of these, this game is all but over. Bramlett's second shot is good. Going 2 for 2 from the line. And Parker Bogart checks in for Royce Fisher. That extends that Bengal lead to 9. 3 threes is what the Bantams need. 35 seconds left.
Summers loses it. They're going to get a shot up here soon. The timeout will be called.
Presented to you by the Diamond Shop and Shop and Shop.
A little shout out to the rest of our sponsors. Hillcrest, Rogers, and LC Smiles. As well as a shout out to everyone else who has sponsored this year's Gold Cone. P1FCU, Inland Cellular, Sport Physical Therapy, ArtBeat, Clearwater Chem Drive, Avista, CCI Speer, TA Davidson Investment Banking, Heavy Gear Sales and Rental, Jurgens Accounting, and the Nez Perce Tribe, helping us get the intercom system, making it able to talk to people behind the scenes who aren't even in this building.
That's crazy.
They are outside of this building, giving you this quality stream.
For free, by the way, for free.
Kicks it out. Summers for three. Sale. Hottinger with the rebound. And he will be fouled now. So the foul game starts.
So Drew Hodger's going to go to the line to shoot two. And with just 23 seconds left, a three-possession game, the Bengals are going to come out with the win. So that's going to tie the game series between the both games 1-1. The girls Clarkston team winning, and then the boys Lewiston team winning. That's going to make the battle for the throne even closer. Make sure to stick around at the end of the game for the result of who wins the throne. As Hodger misses his second.
Van's hanging on, driving, taking himself. He'll go up there. Rebound by Bogart. Let that got to Bramlett. Still on the gas pedal. 10 seconds, and a foul will be called. So I would imagine there could, maybe, we'll see. I'm thinking dribble out, maybe, who knows.
Well, this is Golden Throne. The game is not done until the buzzer starts. As this replay brought to you by the Diamond Shop. An intentional foul there, stopping the clock.
Bramlett misses first.
Clarkson looking for some sort of hope. Down by 9.
His second up, and good.
The Bengals have done a great job this game on controlling their pace, not speeding up, not going to the pace of the Bantams, playing at their own level. As Drew Aldridge checks in for the first time this game. And Bramlett getting the crowd hyped up for this Bengal victory. Yeah, stellar performance by the Bengals.
And it will be a triple out.
Is going to hold it out.
Your final score, Bengals 57, Bantams 47. And now, we determine the winner of the throne. So, Golden Throne is not over yet. There's still much more. The moment everyone has been waiting for since the start of this.
I think a big thing Clarkson does need to work on is spreading the ball. They really rely on their stars a little bit too much, and they need to distribute the ball a little more and kind of reflect what the Bengal offense does by spreading the ball, getting the ball inside, and just not forcing any shots.
Yeah, so in the girls' game, Bantams coming out on top, and in the boys' game, the Bengals coming out on top. So we are set to go here for the announcement of the winner of the throne.
Yeah, make sure to stick around. Judges are judging on who's going to win the throne right now, and you're going to hear that soon.
So, as we talked about, the charity event of the Golden Throne, combined, these schools, Clarkston and Lewiston, raised a total of $24,000.
That's insane.
That is all going straight to charity. I'm not sure the total amount of each side, but
and each school chooses their own sets of charities to support, and all of them going to great charities, helping out the people in the LC Valley who need it the most, and it's just a great thing to be involved in.
Absolutely. here.
And both ASBs of both schools showing out, hyping up the crowd. You see them coming together.
And there is the check.
$24,000. Wow.
Straight, all for charity.
Crazy.
Unreal. Such a cool thing that we do here in the LC Valley.
Member of Willow Center and the Hub. Join us out in the Little Tour.
There was the announcement. Those are the charities, and just an amazing job done by both schools. Absolutely amazing. So here we go. Will the Bantams take it back to back? Or will the Bengals come out victorious?
What is your unbiased prediction, Wesley?
You know, I couldn't really pay attention to a lot of what was actually being judged. I do think it's definitely more based off of spirit. I was able to see a lot more of the Clarkston student section. So, I mean, based off of what I have, I'm really in the middle. I don't really know. I can't, not enough information.
I mean, spirit-wise, it's so hard to judge because both of them are so electric. I mean, how can you pick a favorite? I mean, it is always close every single year. Both of them showing out, giving them their all. And when the game is even, the students are even. I thought both performances were even. I mean, it's so hard to pick a winner.
So here we go. I think it's happening right now. I might have to get on my feet for this one. So here we go.
We had a great time tonight, or what?
All right, so here builds up the anticipation here. It's gonna get quiet here.
Reminder, we want to show great school spirit.
So here we go.
Remind students who must remain in the building.
Hearts
We are
racing.
on our feet.
So please, there is nobody to be on the floor. Okay? If you would like to have pictures with the golden throne at the end, you can do that at the north
Here we
end
go.
of the activity center.
Will it go to the Bengals? Or will it go to the
Results
Bantams?
for this year.
And here comes the drum roll. Big announcement here.
And Lewiston is taking home the Golden Throne.
Stolen from the Bantams, and it comes
There it is.
to the Lewiston Bengals. The crowd is hyped. And a big
Lewiston
moment here
is on
for the
top.
Bengals.
So a split ball game between both teams. But wow, Lewiston is coming out on top.
That one came down to the wire for sure. No doubt about it.
Great news for the Lewiston Bengals. The throne is heading to Lewiston. And I just want to give a special shout out to everyone who put on this show. Clarkston, Lewiston, I mean everyone. This could not be possible without a doubt, without Clarkston here, without anyone. So,
Big shout out to the people behind the scenes in the trailer.
We have-
Carson Pickens behind the camera.
right there.
And big shout out to Forrest Delka, to Braden Chenal, to Braden Holdenberg, and Holdenbaum.
Holderbaum,
excuse me.
there we go.
And Kai up in there in the crow's nest. Couldn't do it without you guys. And for us, Asher Fife,
I'm Wes Hess.
and we are going to be signing off in the P1FCU Activity Center. But
Not
first,
yet, not yet,
we
not
are
yet.
announcing one final time our sponsors.
A major shout out to everyone who made this possible. Golden Throne presented to you by P1FCU and Inland Cellular. The Timeouts and Replays brought to you by the Diamond Shop, as well as Sport Physical Therapy, ArtBeat, Clearwater Chem Drive, Avista, CCI Speer, D.A. Davidson Investment Banking, Heavy Gear Sales and Rental, Jurgens Accounting, and Nez Perce Tribe, as well as Hillcrest, Rogers, and LC Smiles. You all made this whole entire thing possible. We could not be more thankful for what all you guys do for us.
So we're gonna end with one final replay brought to you by the Diamond Shop and Shop and Shop.
Hang on. We hope you all enjoyed this year's Golden Throne. We could not ask for a better one ourselves.
Such a good throne this
Split
year.
ball games. I mean, that's all for me and Asher here. We'll see you all next Lewiston boys basketball game, or whatever basketball game. I'm not 100% sure. But we hope you all have a great night, and we will see you next year for the 2025 Golden Throne. Bye, everyone.